Viewer, presumably singular.
I wasn't referring to you.
How many
You
efforts are
missed
we
some of
left?
our good banter, but you're not here as we have a detailed discussion about Spain and why it sucked for a couple of centuries.
I mean, let's be honest. Spain probably sucked for more than those couple of centuries. I'm gonna say Spain probably sucked a lot before anyone was there to appreciate it.
Doesn't Spain just suck in general? Or
I mean,
That's
I don't
kind of
know.
unfair.
On one hand, I mean,
I'm sure,
the Prince of
Spain
Belgium, just
is-
the other day, went down to Spain and went to a big party in the middle of coronavirus, and everyone was calling him very stupid for it. So, I guess they're having parties anyway. So I guess that's pretty shitty.
Hardy, hardy.
God.
Hey,
All right.
And to be fair, Belgian monarchies don't have the best track record for good decisions in terms of human well-being.
Very good point. Yeah, so feel free to populate the map with yourselves as I do some, final touches, obviously.
I always forget I can put my
And pop
token.
ourselves out. Well, I used to be able to do it, and now it just doesn't work for me anymore. Unless I've forgotten
right?
some crucial step in.
Nope, I can do it. Ah,
Token stamp.
I will take the wheel.
Does everybody have
Jesus,
character
take the
art?
wheel.
Will, you have character art, right?
Hmm?
He
Yeah.
stole your house.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect. You're the pilot.
He stole
right?
your house.
I'm gonna sell it on the market.
Oh, well, I went way big. Okay, there we go.
oh, I forgot to put in my health bar. It's strength and stamina, or is it just?
So it's
Just-
just
Don't worry,
strength.
you'll be fine. You don't need your health.
All right.
It's not like you guys are gonna have any.
Oh, that's good. I'll get rid of it then.
I mean, you really don't need a representative, but it's not complicated. You only really have 5. I think we can all remember these basic numbers. Character sheet, they're so small.
So what room is this? I'm going to
It's just
designate this.
massive.
I'm going to draw a
The
table,
wall.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness. I'm sorry.
and we're
that
going to call this the table
it's so
room.
sparse.
Table room. You guys like my table? I drew it myself.
It's beautiful.
Okay, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell it as a table if you hadn't said that because
And there's
just
some
a square.
legs.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now it's a table.
That's why I have 2 roll 20 accounts.
I mean, or a TV that wants to eat us, or lots of other things, but I can see table. Don't worry, I'm really, really bad at drawing, so mine would be
Let
worse.
me get some music
And
playing for our crew here, courtesy of maybe someone in the stream. Maybe someone.
oh snap! Are we playing the song that never ended?
Like yours truly, Cole.
Yeah, spacey
playing-
vibes.
We're
Here we
playing
go.
Cole's music. Cole, now's your chance to shout out your SoundCloud.
Heck yeah! Listen to me at a. I forget what my tag was.
Say, listen to me with your ears.
With your ears.
Where the cool vibes is.
Cole is honestly an amazing musician. Check this shit out. And also, this is what your ship looks like on the outside. You obviously know what it looks like on the inside.
It's kind of like a
It looks
scarab
like
beetle.
Yeah.
A lot
looks
less
like a
cute than
gas
a
mask.
ship. Still kind of cute.
Looks
Oh
like a
yeah, it
gas
does
mask
kind
to
of
me.
look like a gas mask. Yeah, I
No,
can see
does
that.
it? Really? Huh. Wait.
Well, if you tilt your head and see
Yeah,
the
kind of
panels and
elongated.
eyes and the front
Oh,
is the
I can
mask.
see it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even what I was thinking of, but it does kind of look like a cool gas mask. Here, wait, you have to. squint
Very
it.
topical.
Oh,
This
Yeah,
ship
very
is
topical.
practicing proper COVID.
Max, stop depressing us. We're here to have a space adventure.
I'm here to escape from reality.
It's okay, Madeline. We're not talking about COVID. We're just talking about protection.
Space
of
COVID.
kids. For-
Yeah, exactly.
You
Keeping
want
it
to-
We've
light.
already done
27.
space
We're
zombies.
past 19, everybody.
Do you want a
Hey
table-
everybody,
A table
welcome
like
to the
this?
stream.
Oh, that's,
That's
a cute
my
table.
table.
Is there other tables?
Wow, guys, we got some furniture.
I could give you another.
We're moving up in the world.
Okay, should we introduce our characters?
Absolutely. Yes. Let me just drop 2 more things on the board just to give you guys some computers, I guess, in the piloting.
So
I always
while
imagine that
she's
all these
filling
cabins are
out,
hollow checks
populating the map.
from Star Trek. and so they're all empty, but we walk into them and they become a world of pure imagination.
Indeed.
I like that.
Why we have a ship
It'd be
that is
very
a
efficient.
table, a steering wheel, and 4 holodecks? I don't know.
I mean, I didn't really see Star Trek: The Next Generation, so maybe they explained how the holodeck worked, but that just seemed wrong to me. Like, how can you have real adventures in a fictionalized space? Like, and why would you do that?
Isn't our
I guess
mission?
Why
it's
would
like,
that be
I-
a whole show thing? Like,
I imagine
Forgive,
better.
oh, forgive me if I'm wrong. Isn't the mission like smuggling stuff? So, I mean, having holodecks would be perfect.
wait, no, we're not smugglers. We're legitimate couriers.
We're
Oh,
legal
thank you.
smugglers.
We're mailmen.
I am so used to playing smugglers in our campaigns
guys
that I
are
just
legit.
assumed it was.
You're official.
Question.
Nice.
We've gone straight.
In
Good
the
job,
more-
guys.
In the more female-forward Trinity, are they called female men?
They're
No.
actually called male people.
We're mail folk.
Yeah.
Male folk.
Male is, male is just
Entire race
gender
now.
neutral. now.
Welcome, we are of the male folk.
No, male folk sounds more like
Come
a
into
post
my realm.
actually comprised of like former USPS workers. They're like, we are the male folk,
But
controllers of the holy documents.
men are actually in this system referred to as weremen, as opposed to just men in general. Men refers to the race of humans.
Okay.
There's weremen and women, and then there's men, which are everybody. The Trinity changed a lot of things. For the better.
Do we still call history? I mean, I know it's not actually from like his story, like it's from the Greek word historia, which is not the same thing at all. But
I'm going
Yeah,
to say
but
it.
but it doesn't fit my narrative. I don't have to pay attention to his story because of that reason.
Her story is also a valid option, though.
Her story is a very fun video game, and I recommend you guys play it. It's a very fun simulation of going through investigative files. That's
huh.
you just go through files. Anyways, Weird's chat out.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so we're
the
legitimate
weapons-
couriers.
Hey guys, this table's really cool.
No, I mean first. So the premise, like, so we have a mysterious package, and we're delivering it to Newsquay Space, and we need to contact a specific Newsquay and have them sign for the package.
Yep.
How big is the package?
It is. Let me actually.
You
go
can just ask
to-
that.
Let me go.
Yeah, where
to
is it?
QLMM,
Where is the package?
Here. This is the.
You're just gonna have to glance at the gray sweatpants and guess.
Guys, Twitch, you are seeing the package for the first time. We haven't seen it either. No one knows what we're delivering.
Max knows what we're delivering. His character knows.
Do
Does he?
I? Or did Pat just send me a message saying, pretend you know what we're delivering, and I'm not gonna tell you either?
Oh, I'd totally be down to that.
Wow. You know what? I think it accidentally did. Maybe it's an asset. No, it's probably an asset. Never mind.
Just choose a random one, like a mug.
Honestly, that's probably what I'll end up doing if I can't find it easily.
Use our favorite star emote that we use for the
I
party.
can find it easily.
Just change the colors.
Okay.
Hmm.
Upload a mod. Do that later.
That's what I do when I run out of ideas. I just pick a star and then I just change the color.
You just pick a star and change it? Change?
Just
The star?
yeah, you just change the
Star?
color. Change the star colors.
Here, this is the package.
Ha! We said the name. All right, cool.
So,
What is it?
it is a
Game Boy.
sealed package that will have to be signed right here on the top. And that will, of course, transfer to somebody's hollow or somebody's portable.
Oh, so this is like a sealed package deal. We have no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
what's in.
Oh yeah, nobody knows what's
Cool,
inside
cool.
the sealed package. It's about the
Okay,
size of a
okay.
half-gallon jug of water.
All right. Well, let's put this somewhere safe, along with all our other packages. That we sold.
Mysterious. I would shake it like a Christmas present for clues, but I fear that it may be volatile, and that would violate our code as, ethical couriers.
It is not marked as fragile.
Yeah, I would say if the box is marked as explosive, flammable, or fragile. Oh yeah, which side's up?
Yeah, doesn't say this side up.
Yeah, so it
We
does
just
have a
toss
side up.
it
Can
in
we
the
have it
hole.
right side up? Please.
It's actually an asymmetrical thing. It's not like a straight up like box. The top has a hollow pad on it, and you know that these things are pretty or not hollow pad, but like a writing pad. They're pretty durable, but you don't want that to be on the ground side just in case it cracks.
Okay. Well, can anybody move it around or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's movable. It's
Okay, I
like
can't move it
one-
around, so somebody move it like
Oh,
in a
here, sorry.
corner.
Let me actually give you guys advanced player permissions.
Well, since I'm just a Marine, I'm probably not like super like in charge. I'll probably like keep an eye on the package, just making sure it's safe, making sure the crew's safe, maybe take a look outside the window or two, just kind of strolling around the ship. So,
Let's get some character introductions before we go on too far.
Good.
And also, let me set this music back to the creepy sounds so that we just get some good vibes. The creepy will come up later.
Yes.
This is a beautiful track. It's like 12 minutes, and the half point, it just shifts into like unnerving. Oh, it's so good. Cole treated us so nicely. Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, thanks. Now I'm the one getting guessed. All right.
So, who
Hello.
wants
I'm Glenn Zane, former colonial Marine. Guess you could say I've seen enough shit to make anyone lose their sleep.
All of it?
Sometimes I still smell the salt from crashing those roughneck strikes, but I couldn't take any more of it, so I quit. So now I've kind of just been looking around, looking up guard jobs and such, and anything to keep me away from the Corps and the colonial authority. I mean, I know I can protect better than they can, so maybe one day I'll redeem myself and maybe I'll sleep a little easy.
Okay, I feel like I should go next. Hello, it's me, the Colonial Authority. Standing right next to my boy here.
Looks like he's sucking on his sour candy.
Oh, God.
Like always.
Yeah, here to deliver a package. I'm gonna get it to a guy.
So why is a colonial marshal doing that?
Don't worry about it.
that's
I was kind of expecting you to pull a gun and be like, nobody asks questions.
yeah. What did I say?
Oh, my gun's a sniper rifle, so it'd be kind
Always
of
up to
convenient
no
to pull that and point at someone and be like,
Even
don't ask
better.
questions. Or move side to side too much, because it's hard to swing this thing around.
Okay, I guess I'll go next. Hi, I'm Rosie. I am a huge Thren weeb. I love everything about your culture. You can see my many Thren floral tattoos, Navdric designs. I love a lot of things, like kittens falling asleep, making new friends, space, adventure, occasionally dick punching arrogant assholes, so they can, learn and be part of beautiful cosmic harmony that exists. And I guess my personal life goals right now, meet someone, cheer up Glenn, because he's deeply depressed and I feel bad for him. And, figure out what's in the mystery package without violating your sacred ethical code.
Hold up. You mentioned something, and I'm not sure what it is. What is this kitten you speak of?
Yeah. Oh, Glenn, I am worried that you grew up inside a small box or perhaps a space station. Have you ever
that
seen a
sounds-
Thren lion? If so, imagine it much smaller.
No, I haven't. I guess
Question.
I guess I'll have to see one.
A Thren weeb as a threeb.
Ooh, I like it. Yes, consider it done.
I approve of the meme.
Sounds a lot like the Fneed from the Lorax, though.
Well, maybe that's also a Thren thing, which they can be a fan of.
Here, it's like this, but smaller.
Yes.
and less blood or drool, whichever that is. Both are
Wow,
intimidating.
that definitely looks cuddly. Remind me to never get near it.
That's not blood or drool. They got little skin tags on the bottom of their mouths.
You know what?
But cuddling would make you feel better, Glenn. Cuddling
Looks
a
pretty,
kitten, a puppy, a human.
Looks pretty
Friend.
hostile.
Yeah, they are kind of hostile. They are like an apex predator of the region that the threat are from.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you got well-armed folks to take care of apex predators.
So that
I
means
mean-
Especially in a system known as Alien. Oh.
One more person has yet to speak up. Will.
Hi there!
Gregory House!
Oh god, we're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah,
Is
yes,
that a thing?
his rights
I
to
don't
his own
know.
likeness. That is our good friend Joffrey Abode.
His name is
Yes.
Casper. Did
Yes.
he change it to Joffrey in the
I
past?
truly are. Like, we can show this on stream.
Yeah, they're fine.
All over they
Fine.
want.
I mean, it is original art made by ours truly.
I mean, I will point out that people technically have a right to their own likeness.
I mean, let's just say
But
That is
yeah.
that likeness, if it's that good, Pat, I think that's only a message to your skill.
Everybody has the right
But-
to parody someone.
So, thank you
All
for
right,
the
yep.
likeness.
I am
Huge
I'm not Joffrey Abode. What kind of crazy name is that? Is that supposed to be a play on house or something? That's so weird. No, I am Casper Abode. No relation. Don't ask questions. If it's a completely legitimate name, I will broker no arguments. I come from a long line of delivery men. We used to have this whole like weird uniform thing. It was like kind of looked like a package, honestly. But we've kind of moved past that. We no longer have to wrap ourselves up in Christmas gift wrapping. Now we can just wear whatever we want. And yeah, I heard there's a thing to be moved. I'm kind of addicted to moving things, so I'm here to help move it.
Yeah, so I'm really hearing that you used to be a stripper. You were addicted to moving things. You had to rap.
What?
I'm not going to respond to that. In fact, I think that kind of strange esoteric identity questioning you have going on is even more fun. Are you right? Are you wrong?
Who's to say?
Not me.
I like how I built this massive map, but since everything's unfurnished, the only part that's actually useful to you guys is that one really, really small room in the center of it. Oh, goodness, this is why we cut before sessions, guys.
But I mean, it's still a massive ship. Like, there's so much stuff. Well, space anyway.
Indeed.
Quick, put fog of war in everything.
And we've got our 18th century captain's wheel, just like the memento next to the real space station stuff.
Yep, it's for the aesthetic. This is, after all, a contemporary human vessel made in the Ichthus space station on the edge of Newsguy and human space.
Hey, Pat, you might want to check your volume.
Oh,
Some people are saying that it's at.
what's going on?
Some people can't hear you.
Oh,
The same thing that always happens
Oh,
when
goodness.
you're quieter than all the rest of us somehow.
yeah, somehow.
Try projecting. It
Let
comes
me
through your
see.
diaphragm.
It might not be going out of my Bluetooth. No, it is going out of my Bluetooth. It's just not. It's just very soft.
Oh wait, are we
Hello
on
there,
Twitch or
friends.
something?
Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
I'm famous.
I think I honestly
Dude, you're
You're
famous.
famous.
now.
7 people are watching, and half of those are
And
just
I'm
eyes.
famous to all of them.
I honestly just need to talk with my mic closer to my face, I
And
think.
6 people today.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's
that
so
is how
it
one's
feels
supposed to
so
use
good to be a
microphone.
favorite character. Oh, it's great.
Gosh, what was your name again?
It was
God,
something about
domicile
Something like that.
mansion.
I am Dominic Asile. Nice to meet you.
I think it was Carl Kondo.
Kondo Onaka. Not to be confused with the
I think it was Marie
Clone Wars
Kondo.
character. Anyway, though. So, you guys have been carrying this package through the warp or not warp, but you know, through space, and through the prolonged space tunnels that open when you use your gravity ruining engine, which is also the same. You know, it runs on the same flumbodium that powers the artificial gravity in your ship. Which is why the Thren won the war. Their ships are designed better. But, you guys...
But they won the war because
No.
more complex economic and societal reason. Not just because they had separate flumbodium.
Well,
That's
no, they just
That's all it
didn't,
came down to.
they just didn't use artificial gravity as much as humans rely on it, and, you know, humans ran out of fuel.
Oh god, so yeah, it's
Really?
basically what happened in World War II, where they just ran out of resources. Yeah.
I mean, like, would you guys hate me if that's actually what happened? Because that's how
Well, I
it
mean, running out
happened.
of resources is
Realistic.
honestly the reason most large societies of this sort lose a war.
And
Running
you
out of
guys- yeah.
resources exclusively because they use artificial gravity in your ship is kind of bullshit.
Well, I mean, humans kept losing ground after a certain point because they were only expecting to fight the Mirai, and then the Thren got involved. And, you know, there's a lot of reasons why the humans lost the war, but one major one that I keep coming back to is that their ships were really poorly designed compared to the Thren ships. I mean, in fairness, though, Thren had years and years and years of space travel before any sort of serious space conflict like this arose. So, you know, they really did.
Yeah, but
develop
that's humanity's fault for going out and making a bunch of conflict before they were
Exactly,
ready.
exactly. Anyway, you've been traveling for quite some time, about a month, and you are now deep in New Squai space. And New Squai are not members of the Trinity, for good reason. First off, they're very asocial, antisocial even, and they don't play nice with other kids. Second off, they don't have a centralized government of which to speak for exactly that reason. And third off, they're just kind of dicks. Much like the humans were, but there's really no way to change them as far as the Thren are concerned. So they're not in the Trinity. And you guys are deep, deep, deep in their territory now.
Deep in their territory.
Your
you know what I'm
mission,
saying?
which you have already chosen to accept, is to deliver a package to who is that is a New Squai name.
Oh, I thought you were like building up to revealing the name for a second, and then I remembered how you spelled it
No, it's-
originally. Oh yeah.
That's the name. Be very sure when you're saying it to pronounce the right, because the tonality really is important.
But I can't roll my R's. I will not be speaking to the.
Oh,
chat.
that's not a rolled R. That's that's like a guttural R.
Sounds
It's not
like
like
a
the
Wookiee
Thren do.
sound.
It's like that would be the Thren, but
We'll just hold up a
Like that?
sign.
That
Click,
could-
click, clicker. Click, click.
yes. So you've been sent. You are you were sent to deliver this package to him on the planet Kars 3 in the Carcinus system. And
Awesome.
you have gone about your duty, and you are almost there. You are quickly approaching the Carcinus system, after which it will be just a few hours before you arrive at Kars 3. It is a densely populated New Squai planet, which means there are at least 3 New Squai on the planet.
Oh god.
Antisocial.
Like they can't even share a planet with like more than 3.
It's a miracle. They literally they left space, or they fled to space to get away from each other, I think.
Wow.
Even the New Squai don't want to hang out with New Squai.
Yeah, no, they really don't like each other. They don't like other people either, but they don't like each other.
That's okay. Sometimes we don't like each other either. So
It is true.
so
I
much
have
in
a lot of
common.
questions about New Squai University now. Like, if you can't have more than 3 New Squai on a planet, is it like a male course?
I mean, you know how we do it these days with our phones. going to school.
No, only during pandemic season.
Yes, but it's pandemic season all the time for the news guy.
You meet your advisor like once or twice a year in neutral space with prearranged coordinates dropped the day before.
All right, so
of course,
how
I
about
jest
we
a
get
little
this ship
bit when I
going?
say it's densely packed, but you know. All right, so
On to wherever we're going. Where are we going?
yes, so you are headed to Kars 3, one of the
Kars
planets
3.
in this.
Anything
system.
more specific than that?
Like, which news fly are we delivering to?
Oh yes, you're
well, I guess
delivering
we
it
know
to-
it's click, click, click.
Is it a station? Is it a satellite?
He's actually on planet. It's
Okay.
a predominantly waterlocked world in the Goldilocks zone. Now, the Newsguy are from a binary star system, so this isn't quite like their homeland or their home planet's turf, but it does fit the bill for a Newsguy settlement, and they have done so.
Waterlogged. Interesting. That sounds like Earth.
Yes.
Especially Earth in like the next 40 years.
Oh, yes. Well, in the ChangedStars system, Earth is basically a water world too, so. and
All right.
it's got other problems, but you know, don't want to get into that necessarily in this session.
All
Board
right.
our
Okay, so
viewers.
do we know where he'd be on the planet, or are we supposed to contact?
Yeah, so as
Um,
soon as you get into the system proper, you're gonna, you know, obviously drop the news to the system, which is one of the jobs of couriers. You must, every ship in this system must, you know, have their transponders on at all times, so that when they enter a new system, they can deliver the mail, or the
Oh yeah.
the emails, basically. It's a much more efficient
Email.
system than couriers, but there are obviously physical things that have to get transported from one person to another, so that's where you come in. So, you guys are approaching, and what basically the procedure will be when you get to the system, you go to the planet, you know, land, deliver, and get back on your ship, and off in one piece. Just pretty standard. You guys have done it a couple times, or quite a few times.
Are we government couriers or like private contractors?
It's kind of like the UPS, where it's like a government run organization that takes care of mail. Is UPS the one that does that?
Okay, so like
No. Yeah.
USPS is what our postal service is called. UPS is a private company, I think.
Yeah, no, USPS. It's like the United States Postal Service.
Yeah.
But
So, and that's Trinity Run in this case.
Except it's
They-
the Carson.
Universal
Yeah.
Postal Service.
Exactly. USPS.
I got it.
Hmm.
There we go. We don't. This is perfect. They did a merger. They took over, but they didn't have to change any logos or anything.
This is perfect.
Yes, you
Yeah,
guys
they
are
kept it as a
UPS.
Hold
relic
on, like
out
the
of
postal
respect.
service survived to the point where humans were conquering the galaxy. It's barely holding on now.
I mean,
Exactly.
let's just say
They just need to launch an
this
app.
is
and they'll be
this
fine.
is the alternate universe where they survive.
Well, Pan Am was a thing, so I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. It's all thanks to them. We have this future and change the stars.
Exactly.
We just pay respect to our heroes every day. All right, Mr. Pilot,
So the
what legacy you carry?
the ship
Yes,
is informing you that it is approaching the system and coming out of faster than light travel at this time. The pilot is requested at the helm. Pilot is requested at the helm.
That'd be me.
Pilot, for rejoining me. It is now
I was
time
so
to
lonely.
fly the ship.
I missed your gentle caress on my controls.
I stroke the wind wheel.
You never call when you are in other rooms. Why is that?
Do you have another family in the galley?
This makes me upset. We should talk about this.
I swear you're the only one for me.
He spins the wheel. The wheel starts to sing, "You spin me right round, baby, right round."
Right round when you go down, when you go down, down. Anyway, though.
The ship starts to plummet.
Yes, so you are, you are exiting the system, and you are entering, or exiting faster than light. You are entering the Carcinus system, or Carcinatus, I believe I said it was. Carcinatus system. And as soon as you do, obviously your transponders are on already. You emit your packages, your emails that are due to be going off into the system. A smaller load than normal on account of the low population of this system, comparatively. Although there are quite a few human settlers on the Newsby owned planet. You're not sure if they're actually settlers or, indentured servants, but they, your mail goes out, you collect the news of this system, and you...
The news squad?
The Newsby news, yes. In the process of collecting all this information, though, something comes onto your you're paged, essentially, by a transponder kind of floating through space. It doesn't seem to be a ship, it's just kind of a satellite free floating. There's a couple of them, and they're all saying the same thing. Accept the light of the Broodfather. Allow him into your hearts. Accept the light of the Broodfather. Allow him into your hearts.
Goddamn spam mail.
And
Oh my god, it's a new spy cult.
And
It's here.
as soon as you get this message, you probably would try to turn it off, but it's kind of difficult. It's not turning off. Merely by accepting this message, it seems to have infected your ship.
That's inconvenient.
Did you get us another virus, Casper? I told you, you can't just open anything.
I would allow a contact roll, if anybody's interested in doing so.
I swear I was using protection.
To shut it off. Because otherwise-
Everyone knows you gotta put a condom on the Ethernet cable.
All you gotta do is just slam your hands really, really hard.
Alright, what are we
Here,
doing?
everybody.
Contact roll. Contact. Come. Alright, how'd I do?
And,
Jeez, why is your comtech so bad? Aren't you a pilot?
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I'm better at
I'm not
piloting
complaining.
you.
I'm not complaining. He's.
Can I
Because
give it a
until
shot?
they died, like, didn't you even...
Not only that, he succeeded with style. So
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
well,
doing
I
okay. He
do
did good.
that.
I'd like to point out Comtech is a wit skill, not agility, which is the main skill for pilots.
I know, but you could still put your wits up to 4 and then pump 3 points into comtech.
I'm sorry.
So, as your stunt, what would you like to do?
What are my options? Can I send a virus back to them?
Assuming...
No, you do.
Yeah, you just pop open the book and there's a section on skills.
Yep.
It should tell you in the book what the stunts are available for Comtech.
Alright.
I believe one option that might be useful, although I don't want to describe anything to you necessarily, would be to be able to do this again in the future, but there are other options, and I want you to choose which one you
Yeah.
actually do.
I see the
I
stun.
want to ascribe something to you real quick. You should choose not that one.
Oh.
What's going on?
Just keep doing what I was saying nonsense.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait, did I miss something? What? Huh? Okay.
Okay.
I would like... I would like to hide my tracks.
Really? That seems like a ridiculous thing to pick here, because all you're doing is stopping a transmission that's going out to everyone. Like, how about get new or unexpected information? Because we have no idea what this thing is. Like,
Yeah, but we could pretend we're already infected with it.
Yeah, but we're just infected with a spam bot. Like,
like it just doesn't seem like.
I do like Will's idea though. That's pretty clever. If we were to
Everyone already
pretend-
thinks we're infected with whatever this virus is, and
Yeah,
I'm just
they wouldn't
removing
bother
the
us.
virus without showing that we've been
I don't
removed. or
think
whatever.
it's that mindful. I
I'm
think
sorry.
Okay.
Pat, tell me new information.
That is.
Tell me
No,
new.
do what you would do in
unexpected
character. Sorry. I don't know.
I think that's a valid choice. All right, you have decided to make it look like you haven't removed the virus, even though you have.
Perfect, thank you.
Yes. So, that out of the way, you can pinpoint more or less where some of the transmission is coming from. There's one satellite up ahead of you. It's a very large satellite. Large enough
Ram it.
even to conceal something behind it.
Ooh.
And if you're looking in that direction, I would give you an observation check.
Cool.
Or scan
Anybody else
check.
good at observation?
I've been walking. I hope I've been
Max is-
walking around, but I
well. I saunter on up to the front place. I gaze out the window. I kind of squint at it. Not Quentin Tarantino.
Squintin' Tarantino?
squint.
Squintin' Tarantino. Call me Squintin' Tarantino because I'm looking for feet.
God.
God.
There we go. There we go. Very tough.
So roll to determine what you see with those special eyes.
Did I do good?
Holy shit.
Wow, I am so
Wow.
proud of you, son.
Well,
Is that
alrighty.
every possible stunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or almost.
Okay.
Give me a second to look it up.
4, 5, 6.
You look out the fucking window at the
He
satellite.
didn't just see.
Oh,
got-
there are
he got,
basically
like,
no
the-
stunts for observation anyway. There are only 3.
Yeah, they're all.
Yep, so that's all of them. Good job.
Yeah, we did it. We did it.
Slightly less impressive now that we only know there's 3, but still, all of them.
And they're all pertinent to like only alien related like observation rules. It's kind of silly. I think there could be more / better.
Okay, is
Yeah,
the satellite coming
observation
for
would be
me?
better.
Satellite coming for
Personally.
me.
Are there more satellites nearby?
what? Max, what I'm
How do
gonna
I get
ask-
around this satellite that's floating in the void of space? How do I do it, Pat? Tell me, Pat.
All right, so let me answer all of those questions. Yes, the thing behind the satellite is coming for you. No, there are no more, and it does look like a Newsguy ship.
Oh,
The way I imagined that was
Okay,
like
I'm gonna.
we got
I have
the
one
full-
last left, so I'm gonna show off.
you
I'm gonna
can't
do,
show
like,
up
it's
with
gonna be like,
observation.
no,
No
this
one
is what
cares
I think
so,
how
but
you
I-
look at things.
This,
What are you doing?
This
Pulling
isn't
a
gonna come across
glass
to the
out of your
visual at all,
pocket?
because there are no
Adam,
cams.
this-
But I walk up to the
Let him
glass
show
and I
off.
go like, I see.
Wait, I can.
Wow.
I can
By the way,
wait, I
no one
make
can
that
see your
change.
camera,
Wait.
Max.
Here,
So
here.
basically, for effect,
Go for it.
he does the whole musical theater thing where he does like the pirate swing or the sailor swing, and he like swings his arm.
Are you going to do community theater with me?
They can
I was
actually
saying
see
we
your
should put it in
camera
production.
now.
I'd rush for the window and peer excitedly, try to like
There
do
we
the
go,
same
okay.
motion character.
Are we on Premium? Can everybody watch him? There we go. Oh shit.
So let us return. Yeah, so you see a Newsguy ship approaching your general direction. It is not showing up on your. It is showing up as having its
Sensors?
transponders down, though, is the issue here. Doesn't have its emitters on.
I'm sure that's the actual case, and the New Squire aren't being dishonest, because that's very uncharacteristic for them.
Yes, exactly.
The New Squire are known as a kind and honest people.
It is, it's floating towards you. It doesn't look like it's engaged its engines yet, so there's no heat signature coming off of it, but you actually physically saw it, which is basically the only way you could have actually detected it. Coming out
Wow.
behind the, except for like, you probably could have detected it as some sort of space debris, but it would not have come up as a ship.
So, I know that, I mean, this is an exciting opportunity to meet new friends, but hey, Casper, maybe you could try to sensor lock it just in case? You know, say hi to our suspiciously drifting new friends?
Are we supposed to have noticed them, though?
Yes, they're supposed to have their sensors on, like all ships in normal space who aren't smugglers or murderers.
Yes.
Alright, cool, good point. Alright, let's do that.
Let's say hi.
No, sensor locking isn't saying hi, it's just us being able to pinpoint them for the purposes of space combat.
I might put you into the space engagement.
Yeah, no, that's the way you say hi in space.
Yeah, with that.
Yeah. Ooh, nicely done. The other ship is on the GM overlay.
Oops, sorry, that was my pen. Wait. Like, I'm scribbling all over. Wait.
So, it's slowly floating towards you. You guys may, at this point, attempt a pilot action of... Or sorry, is it a pilot action?
I think it's
Oh, it's my
contact. I'm
favorite
trying
part.
to refine space combat because I dodge for skills, but I'm pretty sure it's contact.
It is.
I mean, we have all the space combat rolls up here on the
Oh,
screen.
yeah.
Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah, but they're hard to read here.
Yeah.
Zoom, enhance.
So we have a light railgun, and we have a particle beam?
No, we have orbital mines.
Oh,
You guys have
I don't know what I'm reading.
Orbital mine seems like an odd equipment choice for a career ship, but
You guys are
I mean,
actually-
no, orbital mines, like, basically you scatter them so that they'll explode things before they hit you, I think. That's how enemy ships used them one of the other times we played.
well,
all right.
they're
we gotta
not
get that
as aggressive
space
as it
combat
sounds.
theme going. Get that.
Oh, well, I mean, you're not in combat yet. This ship is
Oh.
floating.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. Sorry, I was
Maybe
assuming.
the virus disengages ships and it got infected by
Wait.
the virus.
I have a
They're
plan.
friends in need of help.
Oh
We-
god, this can't be good.
We initiate the standard New Squay greeting, which is shoot over their bow
Okay.
That
to a
is-
certain
that
offset.
is-
Someone make the fucking comtech roll. We can't do anything until we have a sensor lock.
Damn it all!
Like, that's how
Don't worry.
space
Thank
works.
God I'll do it.
Wind.
You can't shoot them unless you have your sensors locked on them.
Oh, what
take
a
out the gun,
Oh
boys.
no, what a pity.
Take out the gun.
I'm going to roll something random for
And
like
what is that?
Pilot is not good at his job.
Victor, where were you when I needed you?
I was literally pressed the button before you're submitted. It just takes forever
Probably
to process
over,
for
like,
some
maybe the
reason.
reason you failed to Casper is because Victor's over your shoulder. He just, like, moved, shoved you aside to, like, play the
There you
sensor
go.
skills you
Got
might
shoved.
go.
Oops.
He picks me up and throws me, which is very suspicious for an organic body. It would probably be able to do that if it was a him.
I mean,
But
Victor clearly works out.
Wait,
Yeah,
Are you
he's just
kidding me?
strong.
Did I move the ship?
Pat, you might notice
I'm
something.
even the strongest person on the ship.
No, you're not. You're very much not.
Pat, the ship left.
Wait, what happened?
Did you rewind?
I rewind.
Rewind.
Or bring the ship back?
Oh, that's true. I can see the new spy ship, but not our
I don't
ship.
see
Oh
the-
God, we're
where
gone.
did the ship go? What the hell?
Well,
Good job, guys. We've entered stealth mode.
oh, okay, good. I was like, is that to scale? The new squid ship is way larger than
Actually, I mean, it is actually larger than yours. I just-
Okay.
It's a big
Oh,
ship.
Do we have any escape pods, or is our ship too small for that?
You
like
have
3
a
times as
shuttle.
big as us.
That's a bit early to think about escape pods, Madeline.
It's never
Can
too
we
early to
get
think
out of
about
here
escape pods.
if we
The
don't wanna
Titanic
do
had thought about having enough lifeboats for everyone on board.
Okay.
I'm worried that someone's gonna like knock on your door one day and be like,
Mine's-
"Hi, we're new in town," and you're just gonna be jumping out the back
I
window.
believe we should jettison all the
Mine's
escape
drawings.
pods so that we only have an option to succeed. Leaving the escape pods gives us the possibility of failure in our minds.
Wow, how human of you.
Fight till the last.
There are two escape pods, each of which can carry 3 people, and they're the standard ones that you've seen earlier in other sessions. I don't have them on the board
Alright.
yet, but I can get
So
them
standard new swag greeting.
Huh.
Let's shoot a bullet at him.
No,
There you go.
There you go.
that's
Ready?
adorable.
Yes. Yes.
Mexican
How
stand.
the guns on this ship work. They come out unarmed. They're
I
actual
mean,
guns.
exactly. That would be so much Well, I mean, obviously, that like it's way more attractive, but just having a giant mechanical arm that then shoots your gun in space.
I'm completely on
Well,
board.
snap, we're gonna need 2 guns.
And then your arms could grab, like your hands could grab things in space and pull them in. And you would have to sit down people.
And you don't even need to like actually like hail someone with comms. You can just wave.
Oh, a lot
I
of
know it'd be
ships in this-
great. I know that like an arm is the hardest possible thing to do in robotics because it's got all those tiny little joints, and every point you make is another point of complication. But it's sci-fi. We have spaceships.
Yeah, and to wave, you just need a stick that swings. Like it's not hard. Like it just flaps. You flap.
A lot of ships do actually have retractable arms. Yours does not, but they're pretty common.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean we're not a salvager. It makes sense that we wouldn't have them.
We're the male.
I think you do have those
mail time.
or those harpoons.
Except mail time in space with guns.
Anyway, you guys have gotten a successful lock on the news by vessel. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just lock it onto its sensors. Give us any additional information apart from knowing that it is where we can physically see it.
It is basically not going to give you any new information. The news by vessel is coming in dark, and that's a nice hand. Well done, excellent work. It's coming in. It's coming in without any transmissions going on.
Cool.
It might itself be operating on without instruments.
Is this where we cut to the scene in Airplane where they're all part of like playing a tuba and the trumpet and all that stuff?
How can they be off course? They're on instruments. I love that
We'll
bit.
break at 11 p.m.
Oh wow.
Breaking at 11. Okay. Well,
Let's get this on the road.
they might have the virus, and the virus might do worse things if it's able to stick around.
Yes, that is quite possible. So, do you want to shoot at them or try to help them?
I think we're ready to shoot them, but
I mean,
like,
how
What?
can we help?
what's our
We're the male.
I mean,
We're friendly.
but let's take our method of being helpful. What can we say?
You occasionally see a thruster go off, so they have the thrusters online, but they don't have their
Alright,
main
cool.
engines.
Okay, Flynn, we're civil servants. We can't just kill people for no reason. I know
Are we
that's the
civil servants,
military
or
does.
Are we like contractors?
Okay, we talked about this. We have the same
We're-
relationship that the postal service has to the U.S. government. They're considered
Alright,
civil
so we'll
servants. They
protect-
get
I agree,
pension.
we can protect them.
I thought we were like
I know.
UPS.
No,
Is
USPS.
this a way
Okay.
without violence? Is this possible?
Oh my god, I just figured it out. SpaceX is just FedEx, but space.
Oh, snap.
Elon, you bastard.
Mhm.
So,
I know I recognized his Musk.
Maybe that'll be the name of his
and
next child.
We're just doing deliveries for Amazon. Oh, yeah.
it's a very
Delivering
complicated
people to the space station. It all makes sense. Oh, my
Oh
god.
no.
So, as the music gets darker, how would you like to interact with the news by vessel?
Maybe we try to
Hello.
dock. You know,
can.
touch tips.
You'd have to get close.
Oh,
That would take a pilot's roll. Get close without
Alright.
damaging. But they do not appear
Cool.
to be engaged.
Let's see if our pilot's good at one thing. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you dock them all the way to the edge?
maybe you should
Yeah,
have the
what would-
standard
what would that
age.
be? Maneuver? Ram, except slowly? Oh, no, it's literally dock. Okay, I see that now.
The more I move it, the more I'll smile.
Every time.
No, don't worry, I'll solve it.
It's the friendly space ghost who follows us around in our adventures.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
This,
Okay.
What is even happening?
No, don't worry, I can fix this. Stop moving it around.
this is maximum maturity right
Please roll.
Alright, got it. Here we go. Here we go. Piloting.
here. Will,
Can't do
we
the
were,
gun
we
arm,
were
that
goofing
wasn't me.
around so you
Oh,
can
wow.
make that roll.
All right.
Not so you could fail.
My god.
You better push that.
2,
Or
3.
we're gonna
Well,
judge you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna get.
Cause a cataclysm.
I'm already tempted to like shove you out of the way and be like, I'll pilot this ship.
Alright.
I mean,
Go
I'm
up
worse at it
one
than you, but
stress.
not much.
If
You call this
Oh, there you
piloting.
go. There you go.
All right, there.
Okay, there we go.
All right, now we get to do it with style.
You get real.
We do a
close.
Like nothing's happened yet. You're already like falling apart over the fact that you can't do your job.
No, Casper just tries so hard to be cool. He tries to pilot with his feet. He tries to pilot with like a cigar clenched between his teeth. He's finally like, "What? I have to use 2 hands for this? No, it's so uncool."
Oh my goodness, our poor
Oh
gun.
God. the
Don't
guy
worry.
got
Arms.
fucked up.
I have a plan.
Excellent.
Is it to take over all of Casper's job?
No, for the face.
Oh God. Move. Oh, okay. Yes. So
Chester
you get
cat
real
disappearing.
close. And there's no sign of any abrupt changes in their course, and you do see the conduit for docking. Would you like to? Would you like
think we
to
have docked.
attempt to message
There's
them
our
before
there's our
docking?
plank.
Or are you just going to go ahead and... Well, see, the way that a lot of Thren vessels do it, and I think
Let me make
they
a better
probably would
plank.
have made some modifications such as this to the new
There's
human
our plank.
ships, is they don't have a plank necessarily, but they do have, like, wires that extend in a number of directions and then are, you know, drawn towards by a variety of sensors. They're,
Okay.
you know, they're...
Can all those little wires and sensors connect to our dock?
No, that's what you guys have on.
That's what
yours,
we'd
and
have.
those
Oh, that's what
wires
we had. I'm
connect,
sorry.
and,
I already
attempt
drew a
to
dock,
latch
so I
on,
assumed it was
and then your docking thing unfolds.
All right. There's our little squiggles. There's our.
That works. So,
I fear the space potato.
are you going to?
I'd be
Are you
fucking-
gonna ask them? Are you gonna attempt to
Yeah,
make contact?
God, we
with
should
them
probably
before
hail
docking?
them if we're going to dock.
Yeah.
Did... I thought that was why we rolled. I thought we already docked.
No. Well, I think he's willing to be in position to dock.
So you guys.
Oh, I'm
are
in
gonna-
But I think it's more like I think we're secured, but like before
We're
we
ready to
actually
dock,
open
but we should,
any
you know,
sort of
probably
connection
say
between
hello.
our ships,
Yeah.
they
No,
can
my
use
potato.
the eyes.
So you guys are prepared to go ahead and send out a transmission. Who's going to be the one on the comm?
Hey guys, everybody. I think that I should not do this.
Okay, who has the
Come
best
on,
manipulation?
Believe in
I have
you.
what is it? 5 comm?
Well, yeah, we're
Apparently-
talking about manipulation.
Oh, manipulation?
I mean, comms aren't we to make the call. Manipulation, we actually, talk to them during it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So, I
Are you
will
are you
ask for-
sure?
I'm not going to ask for contact because sending out a transmission is really simple. It's like
You
Yeah,
seem
you
to
can't
doubt
do
my
that,
able
you
to fail
really-
that.
Yeah,
Don't test my
Okay.
ability.
It's not an
ways to
extraordinary
fail it.
check. It's pressing one button. Any of us can do it.
Yeah.
A
And
monkey
maybe
can do
on the
it.
way to pressing it, I will trip and fall and smash my head on the console and start firing guns.
well,
More than
you know
likely.
what? This isn't D&D.
I have 5 manipulation if you want me to talk.
Do it.
It-
Probably have the highest. I
Dear
definitely only have 2
Yes,
empathy,
I think
0
you do.
manipulation.
Okay,
All right,
great.
that's all you need.
I stroll on up to the comms console, which I assume is across from the observation console we said earlier. And I press the call button, and I say, "Howdy."
Okay. You are greeted with static on the other end, but then you see this man approach or come into view, and you hear,
Hello, God.
step into his light. Step into the light of the brood, Father. Allow him into your hearts, and you will see new things that you've never dreamed of. You will be enfolded into.
Nah, I think I got the wrong number.
all-loving
Hang up.
glass.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, that sounds like a good deal.
You know what? I
How
think we
much
don't
is-
need to dock with these guys. Sound like they can just do their own thing.
Wait, ask him if
Ignore the
this
fact that
free-
my accent changed from earlier.
ask him if this
Oh,
is
Victor.
like if we take part in this, is there free reception?
Nah.
Oh man. Oh yeah, no use.
Oh, there's Cole. Yeah. So, it is.
Oh, I was chilling with the payload.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let you chill with the payload. That's fine. Sorry, I figured you'd want to be in the room.
I assume I'm just hearing this through the compad
Yeah,
or
that's
across
fine.
the room.
Yeah, I'll put you back where you came from. Sorry about that.
Put that thing back where it
Back
also
where I
help
came
me.
from.
Also help me.
Back with my back with my chair.
So
You guys like
do
this chair I drew?
Do you attempt to interact further with the creepy guy on the camera? He's not a news squad. You can recognize this by the fact that he's not a news squad.
Not a new squad, yeah.
Interesting. I'm just waiting for him to break into like the hello.
Yeah, I don't think we need to talk to these guys. I think we can just mosey on down to the planet, get this delivery done. You know, space freak's gonna space freak. If they suffocate on the ship, net gain for the universe.
So you're not worried at all that the people here might also be on the planet? I mean, the transmission seems pretty pervasive.
Yeah, it does. However, hear me out here. Their ship appears to be not functioning very well, so I'm not too worried about them doing any flankery.
I mean, I'm more worried that we'll be mobbed by other cultists on the ground, but I guess we have to go on. Like, we've got to deliver this package. Can we still get sign for it to become a Broodfather cultist? I don't remember that part of
drop for the package.
The job code.
Yeah, you just gotta get him to sign for it. There is, you can actually submit a form if the person does not want to collect the package. There's a procedure for that, but at the moment your job is still to deliver the package.
Alright.
Unless you decide that it is no longer feasible for you to do so, that is your job.
Okay, so I guess let's try contacting, our guy now and see if he comes back with, oh, hail Broodfather, or coordinates.
Yes, so you can,
But it's 11:03.
You can contact him. However, I would like to say it is
Immersion
now time
killer.
for our quick break. Let's say 7 or so minutes. See you guys.
All right.
I need to go get water. Not sure what we're allowed to drink on the stream.
Oh yeah,
but it's definitely water.
Do all the drugs as long as you're in a state
It's
where
just water. It's entirely
I
water.
drink all the time on stream. Go for broke.
Oh God.
See you soon. the rest of the crew, but I am back. What a mess. I do. I shall take this time to... Can't call it speed mapping because I don't do what Lee does, but I'm gonna fill out this map a little bit. Yeah, so we got that. This is going to be the cryopod crew, as well as kind of residential neighborhood room. Maybe there'll be a nice little divider out. Yeah, the orange one. So there's chairs in here. Those of you watching, we are on 10-minute break, and I'm just kind of fleshing out the map. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, so we should have some cargo in the cargo hold. Where are my cargo tiles at? Oh, did I ever actually upload that? I might not have. I might have been relying this whole time on copying and pasting the cargo, but that's quite alright. I have the Megacorps Marines and Monsters tile set. Let's go into, I think they're listed as objects. Crates. Ah, yes, there we go. Let's download you. Boop. And you. Perfect. And also, while we're at it, let's go for these guys. I don't need that doing right now. Let's go in here and choose a file. Well, I've got my object crate. Boop, and my object crate 3, boop, and my cryo bed closed. So, let's go ahead and put some of those cryo beds in the place where I assume they will be sleeping. I'm going to make that kind of a mess hall in the general crew chamber. Let's say that the crew sleeps off to one side. Makes kind of some sense. Although, yeah, you know what? It makes sense because this will be ejectable, just in case. Just in case there's any serious injuries to the ship. As long as they're not on this one side where the crew sleeps. And there will be more cryopods than there are actual crew on account of, you know, the ship is built for the potential to have more. So let's toss a couple of those crates in here in our cargo hold. As you can see, there are some ventilation, or some air, wow, you know what? I'm having a mind fart, guys. What are those doors called? that open into space. Airlocks.
Airlocks?
Yeah, that's it. Got some airlocks down there. This is where the cargo is typically stored. It's gonna be a little more orderly because these guys are like, official government types, not roughnecks smugglers. Or, well, I guess there are roughnecks, but they're not rough and tumble. Not rough and tumble smugglers, I should say. Filling this place out real nice. So,
All right, I'm back. Are y'all here?
okay, is everybody here?
No.
I think we're still
No?
around.
Well, Max and Cole are still muted and gone, even though it is now 2 minutes past
Oh,
our
that's when I
appointed time to
ran.
reconvene.
Man, I was all ready to show back up and for everyone to yell at me. What a letdown.
I can still yell at you if you like, you're
Oh,
still
thank
late.
goodness.
Madeline provides this service. I also could provide this service, but I would request monetary.
What would I do without you guys?
Probably
not
your
feel that.
self-esteem.
Wow, I cannot actually speak tonight. This is terrible. Who let me DM? I'm having such a bad night. I can't even think of monetary reimbursement. That's the word. Such a simple word, and it was just not coming to me. Alright, I'm gonna say this is gonna be the med day. Oh.
Ooh, the ship's getting fancier.
Yeah, Pat's been filling it in. Now we have cryopods, getting a med bay.
Let me know when the others arrive.
Yeah,
So it's like
I'm gonna message them.
copy control me one of these on the other side for symmetry's sake. I'm not sure what those are actually intended to be, but they were in the med bay in the Alien film, so I feel like I should have them in the tile set, right?
Mystery
It's only right and just.
Exactly. So what do crew members need? Oh, I'm getting texted. Who's texting me?
That's the group, I believe.
Okay. I hope it's not Lee telling me that that we're hemorrhaging followers. Oh my goodness, Pat, what have you done? Yeah, no. So what else goes in the ship? We've got our med bay, we've got our cryo chamber, we've got our rec center, and we've got our, I guess, other rec center.
Why doesn't our rec center have a pool table?
You know what? These are holographic pool tables.
Ooh, even better, air hockey. Air hockey is
Yeah.
way more fun than pool.
It's actually a Rasta game that you guys were able to get because you'd done so well on your past mission that you got
What kind of Rast game?
Rastian hollow tables for a variety of choice Rast entertainment.
Good job, us.
What kind of game? Well, it comes built in with quite a few, but you can purchase these little discs at your average Rast home ship, and these little discs, they have other games stored into them, and you can play those games too.
Cool.
One of them that's very popular is Freudnet. My personal favorite.
And what is it?
Oh, yes. Well, you basically you get to control a little person who goes around the corridors fighting alien monsters.
Oh, cool.
But of course, it's like it's a Rast in a spacesuit, like a big bulky spacesuit. You don't.
Yeah.
If you play it, you don't actually know how the physics of it work because like you'd actually have to be some sort of giant raft to fit the spacesuit. But like, it's obviously a game for kids, but a lot of adults play it too. Although there is a point where the character goes into a quote-unquote zero suit, which it's actually a lot more like Thren outfits. It was actually built way back in the day, and it's been a very popular game on Rust ships ever since.
Yeah. I mean, that moment when Samus takes off her armor and you see a small otter person.
Yes.
With the artificial leg support built in, so it's just like standing in the torso area.
Amazing. Oh, you guys get a trash can for your rec center now.
Hooray! Oh, cool! Yeah, it's the same trash can from the aquatic center.
Yeah.
Because that's our trash can now. It's very cute.
Exactly. Do we have everybody now, or are we still waiting?
Ooh,
No, we don't have either Max or Cole. They still failed to show up. Max said just a minute or so, 2 minutes ago, and Cole has not even seen the message.
Damn
Oh
it.
my god.
Hat. Can we get fuzzy dice?
Oh my god, I need to draw fuzzy dice. That's definitely something I need to do. But in the meantime...
Where does one even hang them on a spaceship?
I'm thinking like somewhere
Okay, guys,
around the front.
I don't have fuzzy dice, but you know what this tile set actually does have that will be perfect for this? This tile
What?
set has something I like to call my good friend Mississippi. I'll give you one guess as to what exactly I'm referring to before I drop it on the field.
I have no idea.
She's very colorful, and she's super into drinking out of any mug that you put in front of her. Mississippi.
Oh my
One
god.
of those birds.
Oh my god.
Wow, we are still.
Oh my god.
Right? The Megacorps Marines and Monsters tile set, everybody. We're
Yes,
still-
that bird that was for some reason featured in like every movie
I'm
for a couple
back.
of years.
Yeah, the bobbing bird or whatever.
I know, the like
I can't hear
5-minute
you all
Mega
though,
Mind
which is
devoted to
weird.
that riff for
I know.
no real reason.
Oh god, Max was here and he's gone.
God,
Max,
hey,
welcome back.
Cole's still not back. Should we start?
Yeah, we might have to. I mean,
Our good friend.
he probably wasn't gonna make decisions, so yeah, let's just
He's
go.
just playing
The
with-
show must go on.
He's just playing with Troy Med over there in the other room. As we discussed during the break.
Oh, I was muted. Hi, guys.
Oh, there he is.
Oh god, cool!
Hi! All right,
Like-
he's back. So,
Like you didn't like your ears muted too. Like you did hear the multiple times Pat was like, "Where is Cole? Let me know when Cole's back, guys."
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god. Alright, we're going. The
you
past
guys-
is the past. We have our bobbing bird.
You guys you have attempted to contact the ship. You got a creepy response. You're like, okay, kind of maybe fuck this. Are you going to move away from the ship, or are you going to attempt to dock with it?
We're gonna move away from it. Fuck this ship.
Okay. Well,
Alright.
guess what?
Fuck yeah.
Actions go on.
This shocks me to no end.
How far out do we get before we're attacked?
Immediately.
Okay, so is it a close, like a short-range weapon, or same zone or whatever? Oh wow, good glue gun.
Potato Man was brilliant. Someone scribbled over it.
I mean, yeah, potato. Oh my god, that drawing actually almost works. It looks like someone
And there we
flying
go.
through the
Potato Man is
cosmos.
free.
Potato Man
There's
is
an actual
free.
body stretched out behind him. Now he's just ugly Potato Man again.
Beautiful potato.
So you have taken 2 damage, or 1 damage, and you.
Oh, did they fire on us?
Yep, they straight up shot us.
Oh,
As
whack.
soon as you turned your engines on to exit engagement, their engines turned on and they fired at you.
Well, I think it's safe to say target number 1, guys.
Don't worry.
I mean,
everyone have
Our
a plan.
weapons are for shorter contact, so I guess deploy orbital mines.
Okay, well, I think it's time for initiative.
Potato Man will come to save us.
Roll initiative.
Avoiding their shields.
Who amongst you would like to be considered the captain?
I think you probably, Max.
Yes.
Okay, I'm the
pilot, so that's
captain.
me.
Look at me, look at me, look at me. I am the captain now.
The accent kind of drifted at the end there, but okay.
Where did that
it
accent
was
come from?
continental drift.
It was. Okay, so roll your initiative, and I will check something real quick.
Oh, what's the ship's agility?
I believe it goes off of yours.
What?
Wait,
I think it's.
It goes off of
That's
ours.
definitely not true.
Yeah.
I can't do
If it went
this.
off anybody's, it would be the pilot.
well,
But I
I think-
it would be.
I was about to say, oh, because I'm a really fast-moving guy, so I'm like, let's go. And then-
Okay, it says
okay.
it works just like in personal combat, but only the captain draws.
Okay.
So I think it's the captain's initiative.
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
Luckily, I have
Alright.
really good agility. Well, actually, agility doesn't matter for initiative, so I just rolled it. Bad.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I don't
guys,
think that agility doesn't affect initiative, but
I mean, they're spaceships. Like, are they really gonna, like, I guess they're around the
Well,
same speed, basically.
I'm saying for like interpersonal combat.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I feel like agility wouldn't really, like, why isn't it how quickly someone can think? Like, there are all these random factors that go into battle, and you can choose to mechanically model one of them almost arbitrarily, or you can not do that.
I think it's pretty easy for us to agree that initiative should be entirely based off of the person's empathy stat.
Of course. You have to discern whether they'll attack you or not first.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys did just do that.
Yeah. That's why we got attacked first.
So, the news guy also have drop on you, so they're going to go ahead and make another attack. It's now proper combat.
Oh, that's nice of them. Cool. Little free sample. That's nice.
They're going to go ahead and attack once more with the blue array. And you are dealt another damage. It seems like they're not trying to destroy your ship.
Well, we should destroy their ship.
Yep.
Look, Mr.
We did
Potato
not
Man.
extend the same courtesy.
Mr. Potato Man is showing us the way.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not anything good when a cult wants you alive.
Yeah,
It
that's.
is going to be
They only want you alive so they can have you dead later.
The way that combat works the way that space combat works is it actually goes by action, and I misused that just now. Consider that to be their attack when it comes to it, but they do their piloting action first, and they have decided that they would like to.
Doc. Wait, fuck. Wait, God, what? Oh, no! Alright, piloting. Piloting. One thing I'm supposed to be good at, fail anyway. Nope, I did it. I win. I win, guys. Let's go home. Damn it, they beat me.
Ouch.
Okay, so you guys are now latched on. You have, it is now Gunner's turn. They're not, they latched onto you, but, there's still some time before they actually board your ship. What do you do on your gunner's round? That's their gunning round earlier. They don't do one more damage.
What do we want to do, Captain?
We should kill them.
Okay, but can we use
Oh,
any of our guns
good.
safely when we're basically docked together?
Safety.
Man, I wish we could just do
Secondary
a,
concern.
I wish we could do a smash cut from what we said like 20 minutes ago versus like this moment right now. Like we're gonna be peaceful. Kill them.
Literally
I mean,
can't.
I guess we could ram them. but-
Yeah, we're not gonna get much, time before we hit them because we're already connected.
Yeah,
Well,
find
it
out
says
what's
that
going
you're
on.
supposed to be at contact range to ram someone.
You are.
So, like, I'm not saying it's a great idea. I'm just saying it's one of our limited options. I don't know, like, none of these really cover how you get someone's thing off you. Like, can we deploy the orbital mine specifically to destroy whatever they're using to dock with us? Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'd say that would work. It
Launch
would take-
countermeasures.
Yeah, it would take I'm actually gonna say that would take an intentional roll, and then the reactive roll. No. You would be dealt with as if you were firing a weapon. Okay, so that would be a weapon attack by whomever's handling the weapons.
Not me.
Oh, it could be the captain. Okay, I'm probably the best shot.
Probably
so
the captain.
I'm like, yes,
I mean, I am good
Hey,
at
you're
range
the best
combat.
shot.
weapons. Take the shot, and then I run over to
actually
the thing, and I'm like,
should be
aye, aye,
pretty good,
captain,
too.
and then I shoot.
I'm surprised you're not just commanding the Marine to do it, but
Oh, I forgot you're a Marine. How good are you at shooting? Well, I already pressed the
No.
shoot button, but
let's see how good you are. And I'll tell you if I'm better than that.
Okay, that is one success. So,
Didn't do a very good job.
Is that 8 die?
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
that's all you really needed.
Do you have like max in that? That's amazing. I have seven.
I get 2 + 3s to spend after I build my whole character, so I have a 6 in agility and a 2 in range combat.
My God,
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
be sick.
Wow.
So, their
I have 7.
cables were
I'm
knocked
still
off
ready.
by that mine, and they're readying their auxiliary docking cables, but they're no longer latched onto you. It is the engineer's turn. Would you like to do anything, engineer?
I mean, I guess I'd look at the hull damage to see what the glue is doing.
It is interfering with your ability to send transmissions.
Ooh, that's not good.
Um,
But I assume that, I mean, apart from going to the planet, so did we get out the transmission to the news guy before we engaged in this?
I did
Whole
kind
thing.
of abbreviate your ability to inform me that. So was your first action to send out that message, or was your first action to leave the vicinity?
I think we probably were going to leave the vicinity first. Like, I think we were about to send a message to that guy, and then we got distracted by this ship, so we probably didn't do it.
Okay, then he has not
Okay.
received the message.
So I guess, I want to assess, like, how hard would that be for me to fix? How long would it take? Like, I'm probably not going to try to fix it now, but
Well, you could attempt to repair the damage. These are, space combat takes a long time compared to normal actions, so you do have the time to make an emergency repair to the transmitter. Would you like to?
well, I mean, I just want to know what it is because they're going to fire at us again, and I don't want it to be rebroken worse. Like, so it doesn't seem smart to fix it now unless we're going to send an emergency message asking for help, but we have no idea, like, how bad the situation is on the ground. And I don't know, Captain, do you want me to message anyone? Well, do you want the ability to message someone? Should I fix this? I ask over the intercom, like...
I lean on the intercom button. I kind of lean into the thing, and I'm like, yeah, that could be helpful.
Okay, so I'll try to fix it.
Alright, give me a heavy machinery.
Would I use either my maintenance jack or cutting torch to do this?
Cutting torch.
Okay, cool.
You're literally extracting the transmitter from increasing amounts of
Glue. Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
God damn it, roll 20. Seriously? Ah! Thousand billion years later. Not helpful.
I gotta say, I'm loving the art on this screen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, your ship designs.
Yeah, the new square, like
Ship
crazy
design, so smooth.
conch shell organs.
I like the potato looks also. The potato man looks
Oh,
good
yeah.
too.
Potato Man is clearly the finest.
Star of the show.
Pinnacle of art.
Truly.
Oh god.
A Renaissance portrait, but contemporary in many ways, you know?
Potato Man will save us from the bad boy.
So are you the bad
Okay,
boy?
bad guy. The bad guy. Bad gay.
The news guy. The bad boy.
Yes, the bad boy.
Madeline, are you still working on that?
It's just taking forever to load. Like, I rolled, but...
That is a success. You have managed to extract the transponder or the transmitter from the goop using your external. I would say that while there isn't
Goop.
an external arm for doing any serious work on other ships, like salvaging, for instance, there is an external arm for the purposes of
Flipping off the enemy.
yeah. Well, no,
Yep.
not
Yep.
that kind of arm. But you can to employ that to extract the transponder.
I notice you using the arm for that, and then I lean in and I'm like, use the arm to flip off the enemy.
Like,
So if we were to bump
Captain,
into
this
the
arm
ship,
really doesn't do that.
Does it
really
have
does.
a middle finger?
It has
No.
a clamp and
Damn
a
it.
little magnetized region on the inside.
Foiled again. By engineers? There's an engineer on this ship, my god, I would wring their neck.
so if we bumped into the ship, would we boot the goop?
You might get them stuck in their own goop. Depending on
Aha!
how you
Twisted by their own petard.
Probably
Wait,
get
wouldn't
stuck
we be
to
stuck
them.
to them? Because
Yeah.
that would be
Hey,
the
during
worst,
the
like,
scene-
possible.
Yeah.
Damn, twisted by our own petard.
There's only a small section of your ship that is gooped up, though, so you can ram them without fear of interlocking. But obviously ramming damages your ship, so it's not an advisable option unless there's nothing left
Yeah.
to lose. And they are trying to not damage you too much, which is maybe worrisome. It is the sensor round. I don't assume that there's anything you want to do.
Well, we could try to go dark. I mean, it's
Yeah, would you like? It
not a
doesn't-
bad idea.
We go under normal circumstances, but this is not a normal. And you know,
All
it's
right.
a hotel.
Let's do this. Captain,
Yeah,
Give me
Captain,
orders.
pilot, come on, people are actually
Captain, my
rolling with
captain.
it.
Alright. We should kill the enemy.
Okay, but we're talking about going dark with our sensors, so
Well, aren't they already like on top of us? Won't they have visual confirmation at this range?
it doesn't work like that. You can't fire if you can't target in this
All
game
right, go dark.
mechanically.
Let's go.
Even if you can see them.
I
mean,
turn
that
off
could
the light.
rule them that's stupid and like change it, but that's my understanding of the rules as written.
That's also what I understand.
Wait, I lean on the intercom. I'm like, I left a plug-in nightlight on in the hallway. I want to deal with that.
What are you?
There's no switchboard. You're just gonna have to go and unplug it. I give you directions to the part of the ship near the tower.
I take it that since I'm the one like in the main part of the ship, I'd be searching for the nightlight.
Yes.
I'm gonna unplug it. All right, I'll accept my first mission. I'm on it, Captain. I'll find the nightlight and unplug it.
All right, who's?
And
All
I
right,
run out.
Max, aren't you best at
I
contest?
think you have the better comm tech than I do, actually.
Me?
You've had bad luck, but you're better than me.
Me?
By 1 point. But you can. I can't reroll. That's the downside of being an 8. That's the downside of my
Yep, still
condition.
sucking it. Still sucking it.
Ooh, shit. Do you wanna?
Stress
Might wanna
out.
push
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Stress.
Push it real good.
I'm stressing. I'm super
We're
stressed now.
not gonna push it.
While he's doing that, yep. There's the roll, and it's
Do I roll the stress dice first or after?
You
it's already rolled.
You add it, and then you re-roll all of the dice that didn't need successes, so all of them.
Isn't it auto rolled? He has the stress die right there.
No, that's his old stress die. He needs to acquire a new stress for this roll. He already failed something before.
Gee, Casper,
Use
we
why, use
like
stress.
try and be better.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, no, not just. No, you're supposed to re-roll the entire thing plus a new stress die, not only the stress die. Sorry.
Oh, right.
That was that
You
clear.
literally did this without issue before.
All right. All
How is
right.
it giving you so much trouble the second time?
Well, the first time all I did was click stress, and now I'm stupid.
Oh,
Aha!
yeah.
One success.
Yay!
You have gone dark. They cannot attack you with weapons. That said, I'm going to say that they could still ram you.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
But they're not going to attempt that.
And, well, to be fair, so that was Sins around, and then we declare a pilot in action, which I assume is getting the hell out of Dodge, or this immediate space.
Yes,
They
pilot.
actually go ahead of you. And what they do on their action is...
Well, then how do we do the sensor lock thing? Like, that should
They
all,
didn't- they
like, all of the parts of our turn should be our turn, so either it's our turn or it's not, like,
So actually, space combat goes by action.
or is it each round? Huh.
Yeah. So they get their
Weird.
sensor round, they chose to do nothing. You get your sensor round, you chose to go dark. They get their piloting round, they're going to do something. You get your piloting round, you choose to go
Okay. Huh.
And on there, yeah, I've done it wrong before, so I would understand if you didn't understand it because I've not done a great job of actually DMing for it. But so that's
Oh,
how it
version
works.
correct.
And on their round, they're going to
Maneuver.
Meaning it's an opposed piloting check to determine who goes first.
But
Oh shit, I suck
if
at
they win
piloting.
the maneuver, wouldn't they just trade initiative and then get a
Yes,
worse
and then they
initiative?
go last, which is not necessarily worse.
I guess that's true, yeah.
So,
He who is first shall be last.
you've got a good chance.
Alright, don't fuck this up, William.
Actually,
You misunderestimate.
can enemies in this sneak out? I think they can.
NPCs normally don't, but it's totally up to you. So if it's the kind of enemy who, like, is complicated and detailed enough that they deserve to be able to do things PCs
Damn
can
them
do.
and they're psyching out.
Yes, it does mechanic.
Oh god.
It does something different in space flights, I think. But
Oh no.
in space
We die.
personal
I knew this was the risk.
whatever-
We jettisoned the nightlight.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, there's a
great
new
part of doing it.
table.
So, with that said, you guys are first on the gunner round. Actually, you guys are pilot round now. What would you like to do?
Wait, I thought we maneuvered. Oh, they did their.
You can
Alright.
switch with them again if you'd like to maneuver, but
I'd like to pilot my
To
hand
To be honest, we
towards
should probably just try to run away to get some distance going.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be an accelerate, or is it a decelerate because we're facing them? We're going backwards. No, that's still
you
accelerate.
guys can choose to go either way, but accelerate will get you closer to the limit.
Yeah, I mean, accelerate
let's do
means
that.
that we increase the velocity of our ship. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Come on, me, don't fuck this up. Ah,
Hey.
finally you listen, me.
Anna.
So you go to, and it is now, because you're going first, your turn to take a weapons option.
All
How
right.
far away are we?
You are two away, which means you are at, I believe that's long range.
Yeah, so we can't do anything. We've got a short range and a contact weapon.
Damn.
Fire all weapons we can! Alright, next turn.
Okay, so it's their turn at weapons, and
I glare at them. Wait, my sniper rifle does extreme range. If I run real quick to the airlock, pop
Open
outside.
the window.
that is not how that works.
You say so, but let me direct you to the bit where it says extreme. That
So,
sounds like a pretty extreme thing to do.
This is why they did the maneuver.
Yeah, but Max, does it have extreme with 3 X's?
No, it's ridiculous.
You
I
are
hate to
hit
tell you.
by
Not
a
extreme.
massive particle beam.
Oh.
It fucks the shit out of all of your infernals.
Well, that
Oh,
would
that's
explain
nice.
why at the bottom of the map it's written particle beam doesn't do cold damage, just component. I was like, why is that there? We don't have a particle beam.
Wait, this is -1 damage per range distance away. Oh, but it's 4 damage per hit. Okay.
But also, if I were, did I at least get the nightlight out? in
So
time?
which components does it affect?
Ooh, actually, you know what? Fuck
Did it get the
No,
nightlight?
no. I did this so wrong. You guys went dark. They can't hit you.
Yeah.
Ah!
I got the nightlight out.
I mean,
You
Yeah,
guys
like Dracula.
grabbed the nightlight out too. You guys are completely dark. You're flying
We did it.
Sansor.
And this is where the director has the cut, and it's like on it's the camera centered on like the enemy radar, and like the orchestration is like getting louder and louder, and they're like fire the cannon, and the target's locked on, and then suddenly it cuts to like the nightlight getting pulled out, and then it goes dark.
Yeah, and
I'm
over
like,
the
"We lost
intercom
sight
you
on
can
him."
hear, not to clutter with not essential chatter, guys, but can we discuss how brave it is of the captain to admit that he used a nightlight?
I mean,
Nightlight is
he
for
did-
safety. This ship has poor illumination. The nightlight's in the hallway, so if you go up to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you don't trip.
But we have multiple hallways. Why is there only one nightlight? Wasn't that like lights
Because
built into
that
the
one
ship?
hallway sucks.
Like normal hallway
A
lights.
salty old spaceman like myself knows you need to bring a nightlight to a ship. You guys didn't. I don't have enough nightlights for everyone. I'm sorry.
If you were
I was
truly
a nightlight
prepared, you would
communist.
have more of them.
It's especially funny because I've literally established that the Thread employ nightlights.
Yes, why don't you have a nightlight, weeb?
It all comes full circle.
That's
Amazing.
true. Very,
Oh yeah, you're
very
a friend
sort of
weed. You
like-
should have one.
How brave, how brave. So it is the engineering round. Do you do anything on that?
Can we fix shit?
There's nothing really to fix.
Yeah, there's nothing
Okay.
wrong. Well, so
Um,
when do we get to sing communications? I mean, I guess it's not really part of combat,
can.
but now would be a good time to do that.
On your engineering round, you can totally do that.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna send a message to the news squad who's supposed to be meeting and just hail him and see if he responds.
Just like pick up the radio and
You
scream into
hear
it.
you hear some static, and then you hear.
He's not able to answer the phone at this moment.
The-
Please
the
leave a message
honorable-
after the beep.
The Honorable would humbly state that he hears your in the system and eagerly awaits his package.
I was waiting for pitiful cries of distress, but okay. Ears are in the system. That works too.
Are there specific coordinates included?
Oh yes, of course. Here are our coordinates. The voice on the comm is a human voice. You are accustomed to hearing Newsguy speak through translator devices, much as the Mirai have. this is not the case. It sounds like there's a guy translating for the newsflash.
Okay. Does the guy's tone sound anything like the two cult tones we've heard so far?
It does sound eerily calm. However, it does not sound like exactly like the voice of the person we've heard.
Okay, so we get the coordinates. And I'm like, yeah. Thank you so much. Is there anything else we need to know about making an approach? I don't know, long driveway, evil cult that's taken over the surrounding area, anything?
Oh, yes, don't worry about the transmitters. Do try to turn your devices off while in the system. We're having a little bit of trouble with some other locals.
I lean on my intercom. I say, "Cole, quickly, get to my cabin. My Nintendo Switch is on."
Who's Cole?
But save it first,
Yes,
Marine.
save it first. I don't remember Sadie getting up in my ass.
All right, Glenn immediately. Glenn flies over to the.
So,
The
was there
cabin.
anything else you would like to inform the...
Yeah, no, we'll be with you soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll be waiting.
Dun dun dun.
And on that note, the Newsguy ship that's right behind you catches a whiff of that transmission and locks back onto it.
Hang on, wait a minute.
That makes sense.
Captain,
Oh,
Captain,
darn.
hold up, Captain, wait. You didn't save your game. Should I save it?
Yes, save the game.
Okay, it's gonna take me
Even
like
if
30
it costs
seconds.
us this ship, you must save the game.
Goddamn raccoon, it's bleeding me dry.
Okay,
It
okay,
is
but
pilot.
it's loading. It's
He's a
still
Tanuki.
loading.
Okay, guys, we gotta hold this ship together until the save's done loading.
Finish saving. Oh, thank goodness. And I turn it off.
What would you like to do on your turn? Accelerate, decelerate, maneuver, or those are your own now?
Perish.
Get the hell out of Dodge. Book it, pilot.
Yeah,
I mean-
if we accelerate, we'll be able to get out of their gun range.
That would be a good
Alrighty then.
idea.
Go ahead, piloting.
I'm on it. Doot. Doot. Doo.
Woo! Two or more successes, meaning you get
Two
that.
stuns.
Excellent, excellent. It is the
Yeah, what
Newsguy
else?
vessel's piloting round, and they are going to make a piloting roll.
Wait, do I get stunts in the piloting in combat or whatever?
That's not how that works in. Well, actually, is it how that works in space?
I mean, well, what else would you possibly use piloting stunts for? I mean, like, you could use it for non-combat, but I feel like some of them must apply to combat.
Here, increases approach velocity 1 step. 2 if multiple rolls are successful, which means that you get.
Ooh, that's a
go
good
2
one.
steps away. Yeah, that's what your stunt basically went to. So the pilot,
Dope.
piloting roll, the Newsguy also got 2 or more stunts and panicked. So you guys are actually down here.
Well, they got 1 extra degree of success, and we got 2 extra degrees. But I guess.
The way it's written is that 2 if multiple successes are rolled, which means to me that it can't go past 2 in terms of success. I agree that it's a little limiting, and you know.
I guess that makes sense. Like, there's only
That's
so
it.
fast you can push a spaceship, period.
Exactly. So it is their turn, and no, it is not their turn. It is your gunning turn. So, please, do you have any weapons you would like to deploy at this time?
I don't think we
No, we can't deploy.
It's their turn.
Oh god, I really feel like a courier ship should have an actual ranged weapon.
do. Yeah, you would think so.
Especially in your guys'
Like,
space.
of all the things.
But they fire at you.
Well, it might be one of those things where like there's a strong tradition in almost like all places where like you just don't attack the couriers.
That is actually true. I was
And
going to
arming
say.
courier shit might actually be like an admission that like, oh, we need to defend these people. For example, medics don't carry guns.
Yeah.
If they do carry guns,
Yeah,
There is actually
Kinda
a
breaks
strong
the-
tradition, that you
I'm
don't
totally
follow.
down to defend medics. So
So yeah, I actually it kind of makes sense that we don't have like any significant armament.
Well, I'm sorry, but we still have pretty significant close range weapons, so we're not unarmed, which is kind of the other
What I
principle.
understand,
Like,
particle beam is used in a lot of cases for like asteroid and meteor.
yeah, that would be better for us.
Interdiction.
That
Well,
would make sense.
I will
It
point
doesn't
out
matter,
that
like,
even a
obviously, like-
combat medic carries like scalpels and stuff, and that's kind of a knife. So at close range, they can shank you.
So you take all but 2 damage. You're very injured now. Your internals are all sorts of janks, and it is your engineer round.
Okay.
Who's our engineer?
Boy, howdy.
I am. I mean, is there anything fixable? Do I do emergency repairs? Do
Yeah,
we need
so-
them?
The most pressing, I think there is actually a critical roll table for what gets fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, because I don't know what's messed up. I don't think you
I'm gonna
roll. Like, do we have minor component damage? Do we have critical damage to anything? Oh, major component damage is a thing.
Yeah,
I think
gonna
there's
say minor
critical
component
thing.
damage at this time. So
Can't be that bad.
But I guess I think I can only do like emergency repairs during combat anyway. And yeah, it is on specific components, but not the whole. So I guess it depends on what component
it
is
looks like they
messed
were
up.
firing. They were trying to hit you, obviously, and they weren't really aiming much further than that. But they did manage to hit an integral component to your engine. So if you don't get that straightened away,
Ooh,
you might have some trouble
that's not good.
accelerating.
Okay, so I guess I'll try to fix that. Anything I need to know about the roll?
Roll well.
Can I use the maintenance jack or the the cutting
Jack,
torch?
in that case. You'll
Which
have to
one?
lift some
You cut out, or neither?
Maintenance jack. You'll have to lift some components that are completely
Okay.
fried and replace them with functional ones that weren't plugged in.
Weren't plugged in. Wait, are you using my nightlight?
Well, with the secondary.
Not again. Not another one.
God, why is
I can't wait just for like I can't wait for the feedback.
wait,
It's
me.
like, hey, how'd that session go? Well, we died. Why? Some night lights in.
Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Excellent. You successfully fixed the engine.
Wow.
It is.
Look at that is a great roll. Oh my goodness.
Sensors. Yeah, no, those are some dope. Yeah, no, you fix the engine and you get the ship working in good shape, and she hums just the way that she's supposed to hum. You know, that really special. That
Damn, she
happy-
hasn't hummed this way in years.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, you.
That
realize
moves my soul and
She
inspires.
probably had some like outdated machinery installed, and you just fixed her like pretty well.
You literally upgraded our ship.
Yeah, you just upgraded.
Like, yeah, you know, I always wanted to, fix a couple of things that are that. Why not in the middle of combat? The captain can't say anything right now.
Actually, no. Okay, so the engineering phase is over. You have successfully done the thing. It is now the sensors phase. Do you want to try going dark again?
Let's do it.
I mean, we could try going dark again. Yeah, I think we should try going dark
I mean,
again.
there's
and
literally
then...
no downside to trying because it's a turn that we can't use for anything else.
Yeah, the
and if
alternative
they
is
hit us
getting
again, we
rid of
might
the-
die.
But I'm thinking greater strategy. We probably need to close with them because, like, at this point, we're just taking shots. They don't really have any
Well,
recourse.
how close are we to the planet? Like,
You would
where
get
are we
there
fleeing
if
to?
You're getting close to it. In 3 rounds, you'll be getting there.
Oh, that's not close at all.
Well, I mean,
But-
in terms of
Close
space
enough to
travel.
die.
In space.
We're really close, guys.
We're really
Just,
close
you know.
because that's how space travel works.
I mean, yeah, but we're not close enough to get there without getting killed.
see,
Unless
we're
we
close
successfully
and
keep up
lightning.
with the lock for like 3 turns.
To manage to get there in time, we need a good pilot. And we've only got me, so I don't say our odds are good.
Careful about that good pilot line. I'm pretty sure the.
But yeah, you're right. We might have to go back to them because we can't fight at long range. Period.
I say we run.
And I assume that there's nothing we can hide at.
I say we book it to the planet.
Another hit from that.
Okay, but you can't really go that fast. Like we can only
Guys,
go
are we
like
just
one
gonna
zone
go
fast.
faster than light on this?
Or we can go 2 if I get 2 or more.
You could leave the system entirely.
Fast out. Let's go.
It would be dangerous if you got any closer to the ship or to the planet, though.
If you run fast enough, maybe your problems won't keep up.
Oh, perfect. The strategy about
Wait,
using my.
do we have a
life.
tractor beam?
No, you do not.
No,
Damn it.
They might. But you
It's for lifting those heavy parcels.
So are tractor beams
that would be
actually
cool.
a thing that would make sense in real life?
There is theoretical work that sort of supports them, but like it's one of those things where like theoretically energy shields could exist. Theoretically tractor beams could exist, but they're so far beyond the capabilities of anything we have. It's just
In fairness,
You
if
know,
anybody in
like-
the system did have them, it would be the news why. They've been around spacefaring for a very long time. That said, they
well,
don't-
a lot of the interestingly enough, the same sort of concept behind like energy shields would apply to force field or to tractor beams. So if you got one down, it probably won't be terribly long before you got the other.
Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and say there's not really any tractor beam technology.
yeah, because this system doesn't really have like laser weapons or energy shields as far
We're
as I
literally
know.
using a particle beam.
Yeah.
I mean, energy weapons are way easier than energy shields, like engineering-wise.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is we should still go dark, whether or not we decide to go forward or
Yes.
back. Like, it's worth a shot.
We should 100%.
I'm glad we've decided this.
Much like when I'm
I'm
drinking
really-
Nuka-Cola, I
that's
prefer to
what I
go
mean.
dark.
Yeah, I think your contact.
Yep,
who's
that-
contact by now? I don't know anymore.
It's still, it's.
Much to everyone's regret, it's
Dear
still
Okay.
God,
Well,
man.
okay, so we're definitely going back towards them then, I guess.
Why do you guys keep relying on me?
Ask
You're the
for your
pilot.
flowers. Oh my god.
I
You
guess
can push
that our
it.
previous adventures have been light and fluffy. We didn't
Just
realize that you
push
crumble
it.
like a paper bag at the first set of pressure. You can't
Damn
push
it
the
all, I'll
panic.
push it.
Oh
You
my
can't push it.
Everything.
Panic.
Oh.
Alright, I'm scared.
Yeah.
All that panic. I mean, it's not going to be anything bad. You're not that.
Oh god, that's the worst possible thing I could have rolled.
No, it's
Right.
not. That's just. That means nothing.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Alright, so it is that
It could have been
piloting
worse.
roll. Are you going to accelerate, decelerate, or maneuver?
I know that you just choked, but now you have to make a decision and execute.
I like imagining, because, like, in character, if I panicked, I should be, like, freaking out. It's like, okay, time to make another big decision. Floor it! Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm flooring it.
Yeah, I mean, like, the captain gives orders, but we're totally free to ignore orders. There just might be
I'm
like,
really flooring it, guys! I'm really flooring it.
Dear God.
Oh my god, alright. Yeah, that's a
Holy
dope ass
shit.
Whoa.
Watch you beat the shit out of this. Oh my god, you totally did.
And they go in reverse.
Ooh, I'm gonna say that they panic again though, or that they stress out again though.
Look at him go. We are going.
Ooh,
Ha,
and they panic.
loser.
Oh, not only did they,
Go ahead and roll it.
not only did we go, we're giving them some stress.
I feel like it's one of those questions. Like, I assume whatever they're under, like, is not so mind controlling that they can't feel panic. Because if they can't panic, then it's unfair for them to use stress as an advantage.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess normal cultists can feel emotions.
Gotta go fast,
Is there any
guys.
chance I could ask you to refer to the book for me real quick to see what a roll of 8 does on a space piloting or on a
Oh,
piloting
God, I was
stress
like,
roll?
just.
So everybody, I think we learned you can run away from your problems.
You can.
Okay, space combat pin 10, you said, or 8? 8. 8 is still pretty boring, I'm gonna be honest. It's just tremble. You start to tremble uncontrollably. All skill rolls suffer a -2 modification until your panic stops.
Okay.
Oh wow, it does say all skill rolls, not just like agility based ones.
So it's -1.
2, -2.
I will take that into consideration. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're awesome. Okay. So on that note, you guys get back here, and you are no closer to escaping their grasp. However, you are closer to the planet, and it is gunning around. So, what can you do? If anything?
Finally, something that's not my responsibility.
If you really do want to take pot shots or pot shots out the fucking window and don a vac suit, I would like to try that.
I mean, that's what Potato Man did. He just went out there and took some shots. And look at
Godspeed.
Yeah, look at what happened to him.
Godspeed. Potato.
He's happy. Look at him. He's thumbs up. He's winking. He's living his best life.
Range is kind of goofy in terms of space combat because, like, a projectile weapon such as the one you're attempting to fire in vacuum would actually just keep going. So you could.
Well, actually, an energy weapon would actually, because there's dust in space, just a little bit of it everywhere, would, in space terms, not that far from where it was shot, eventually just dissipate to effectively nothingness. Projectiles, though, would effectively go on forever.
Yeah. No, that is true. I was assuming you were firing a projectile, but are you firing a?
Well, the particle lance is energy.
Yeah.
Well,
But that doesn't matter because we don't have that. Like,
But you said you
So
had a
in
lot
theory,
of
you
things
won. However, let's get back to reality.
Okay, so you're not going to do anything on your gunning round.
yeah, the truth is that look, like mechanically our guns are short or contact. Like,
Can I shoot things?
And also, despite how directional lasers are over a couple miles, they do spread out significantly.
I want to shoot things too. Can I
Right.
shoot?
You have taken cataclysmic damage.
Oh boy.
Yay!
They stop that.
At this point, you're basically floating in space.
oh,
Oh, that's cool.
It would definitely take a few more rounds for our lovely engineer to fix that. During which time, the nearby vessel gets closer and begins docking again.
Stop trying to dock with us.
can I get it online enough to deploy our orbital mines?
You would have to do that manually if you want to don a spacesuit.
Oh, Captain, is this worth risking my life for?
Yes.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Why
Talking
did I
about
even ask?
game.
Okay. I mean, let's try it, I guess. Well, I don't know. Well, because what's going to happen if they don't get to do that? Like, if we destroy their auxiliary docking thing?
We're just gonna die.
Well, then they might.
Yeah, I mean, we probably... Wait, what? What would they do?
They might try ramming you.
Yeah, that's probably worse than them docking. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that.
But we'll get all the sploop all over us.
All right.
God, please.
I will say it was a pleasure serving with you all. I'm gonna go pick up the package and go for an escape pod.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god. Like, aren't you going to order us to evacuate?
Mission
Or are
comes.
you legit?
Oh yeah, I'm still the captain. Everyone else probably do that too. I don't want to boss you around though. That feels wrong. Humanity did a whole lot of ordering people around in the past. I don't want to be party to that. So I'm just gonna say, hey, if you're feeling it, if you're vibing with it, go to the escape pods.
Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling it too, considering we're leaving.
Right.
So the escape pod-
Nothing the guard, especially. Wait a minute. How many people can fit in an escape pod?
We've
We
got
have
two
two
escape pods that fit 3 people apiece, so everyone, we're
Alright.
definitely fine out of it.
So, let's get in an escape pod. Maybe two and two.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it.
Everybody roll initiative.
That's a
Go
good
back to where you were,
question,
Go back to
yeah.
where you were. Go back to wherever you were.
Well, okay, where's engineering? Because I wouldn't be in the
Yes, okay,
captain's
everybody
room. I would
where
be
you
coming from
actually-
engineering.
Is actually down here, past the cargo bay, right down at the bottom.
Down here, like all the way down here?
All the way down there with all those machines.
Hell yes. Why the fuck am I just not running the whole shit myself? Because I'm slightly worse than Will at it, but apparently I can roll better.
Amazing. Yeah, Will's rolls today have just been worse.
I'm just waiting for him to get the perfect roll.
Just something
but-
that happens.
No, your luck's gonna come around. That's how it works, right?
There we go.
Please-
There's
please
a
don't.
great initiative to have when you start out from engineering at the ass end of the ship.
The ship's about to be destroyed. Would you like to roll? initiative?
Da-da-da. Hey, what up?
Hey, can you guys
Okay.
carry
I
this
can go
thing
super.
for me.
So,
Oh, that's
what do
nice.
we have here?
Oh, that's cool.
All right, we've got everybody on the board.
Oh, nice one.
Except
Welcome to the adventures of Max and Will, Victor and
Oh.
Casper.
Cole, have you rolled your initiative?
Oh, I didn't select my token.
Yeah, I didn't either. So let's go ahead and have that.
How about we just give me a nice number? Like me re-rolling. It was a 6. Are you waiting
Yeah,
for me to re-roll or what?
Go again. Go for a 20.
Not even a possible number.
I don't need your negativity.
Alright. I think wait. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, click your character and re-roll. Excellent.
I'll take that
What did you
one.
get earlier? It was
It was a 9.
a.
It was a
see
6.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and say it was a 9. No, it was a 9.
90! Let's go!
9.
Let's go!
Cole gets 10 rounds before anybody else.
Okay, Victor,
Hmm.
you're up to bat.
Oh god. If I went that fast, am I technically going faster
You
than myself?
hear rumbling as your hull is breached. You recognize it as being one of the cargo bays.
Are the cargo bays the holodecks?
These things. This big black scribble that I made.
Okay.
That's where
That thing's bad. It's bad. We don't want that. It's bad.
Oh no, they've impregnated our ovaries.
it's- My goodness. Nice. Wait, is that what this ship looks like? Oh my god, did I?
Don't take my word for it. I'm literally the most possible authority on this. I just saw 2 vaguely orbish things on the southern part of the ship, and instead of going for testicles, I went for ovaries.
That's smart.
They just look like those little seed pods that fall from trees.
This ship actually
The
is
seeds?
based on a seed pod. It ended up being more of a scarab thing, but you know.
Yeah, and you know what seeds are?
Well,
What?
Sperm.
Sperm.
Baby
Or
plants.
eggs.
Yeah.
For plants.
Seeds are not sperm.
I mean, yeah, it's like the word sperm comes from the Greek sperma, which means seed.
Yes, but that was back before people knew what was actually things.
Very true. The Greeks, well, some Greeks also thought that semen is like your hair is semen that comes out of your body, and that's like, it's weird.
Weird.
Oh man, you know, I haven't
What?
gotten a haircut in so long. My head just keeps ejaculating it longer and longer.
What?
That is
Ah,
weird.
what?
Well, so that's why like guys have like beard hair because they're like often in a forward position when they have sex, according to one of the Greek medical writers.
Wait,
Oh my god.
It's
often
not
in a
smart.
forward position,
I gotta be
as
honest.
opposed to what?
I gotta be
Well,
honest.
like they're on top during sex, I guess is the idea, so that the like.
Oh my
Did the
God.
Sperm
Romans
is
not do a
pooling
doggy
there.
style? Did the Romans
Okay,
not do
I'm talking
cowgirl?
about Greek medical writers, and yes,
Also,
obviously they
didn't
had
the
sex and anything.
weren't the ancient Greeks like famously men did the other thing too?
Yeah, but that's how they know.
Like, there's plenty of
That's
sex
how they
positions.
know.
There are plenty of
All
different
the
medical
guys who are
beliefs.
bottoms
Many of them are
apparently
terrible.
All the
I mean,
guys
there's
who
like
are
a
bottoms are here in different
Passage of
places.
either Aristotle or pseudo-Aristotle where, like, a menstruating woman breaks mirrors with her gaze. Like,
Oh my
it's bad
God.
science.
What the shit?
I gotta be honest, a lot of those just sound like jokes.
No, these are in real text. Like, the chair of my department, her dissertation got started off of that weird passage.
Oh my god.
Oh, so it's basically just it's like the equivalent of History Channel.
I mean, in fairness, the Greeks had some interesting ideas. That said, it is time to return to the game. So, initiative has been rolled. Who's first?
Victor.
That'd be
Victor.
It's howdy.
Howdy.
It's Victor.
Okay, first thing I need to do is dig up the grave of the courier so I can take him down to Doc Mitchell and get him fixed up. But no, actually what I'm gonna do, how far can I move? How's that work?
You can move basically your standard G&G number of squares.
What the fuck is that? I haven't played
30?
D&D in like ages.
Yeah.
I think that's 30 feet.
30 feet?
But what are the squares?
Their feet. It's basically G&G
5 foot
markers,
squares.
But with,
So yeah, but if I do a
God
full
damn,
action
man.
move, that can be 60, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
I can
going
get
through
the-
doors count as the
Here.
full distance?
You can just pop them open.
So I'm, like, here.
Convenience. Okay, wonderful. Then,
Thank
And I'm assuming these guys
Yeah.
over here on the left are escape pods.
Yeah.
the one,
Okay.
yeah, you can see the whole board.
I wanted to make sure those are the escape pods, not like our fan devices.
Those are our pet wasps.
Are these our urinals?
Our apiary.
No, a lot of the ChangedStars alien stuff really seems to be about getting to the escape pod. Some shit
Alright, let's
like
go.
Yeah, I didn't really build this around
Victor,
that,
did
but
you
it
move?
might have turned into it.
Alright, because I want to see what the Nosiers are going to do. Is it worth running?
Oh my god, that's
He'll make it.
cool.
Oh, they're contacting us?
Clicks and clacks coming from the other room as some doors are open.
Oh no, they're hacking into our ship.
Wow, this couldn't get any worse.
Okay, so you just jinxed us all to horrible deaths. I hope you realize that.
This couldn't get
I
any
hope you're
worse.
happy.
And that's when the nightlight went out.
Or like immediately, like rain comes from. No, like the sprinkler system breaks, so it rains inside, shorting it a bunch of equipment that unlocks all of the doors.
So we're a mailman.
Always
Suddenly,
involves rain.
suddenly
Neither
all
snow nor
nightlights
rain.
turn on.
We'll
I
stop
saw a
us.
fire suppression system on ships would be a good thing.
Will, it is your turn now.
Okay, so I can go 60 feet. So. Alright, I run over and I grab our bird. And then I run to here.
Oh my god,
Right.
amazing. Majestic.
Oh, one more.
Majestic.
Alright, so I've got the bird. What's the bird's name again?
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh,
Alright,
The most important parcel.
the most important thing in the ship.
I'm gonna actually go ahead
I
and
think we also got a package or something, so one might want to grab that.
What's the
But I've got
package
Mississippi,
about
don't worry, guys.
You
A
can all
package,
control it. You can all control
The
it.
drawings of his 4-year-old son.
Alright, fam, I'm taking the package and I'm going.
South is the way out. And then over here.
I can get all the way to the door.
Yup, yes you can.
Wait, would he have been in like the galley room, or would he have been down near the hab pods unplugging the nightlight?
Yeah, he quite firmly established that's where he was.
Fair enough.
I got the night lights plenty before that. We're good.
Yeah. So Madeline,
Alright,
it's your turn.
I take the thing and I'm here.
Madeline, you're stuck all the way down south, fixing the engines. You got the feeling that to your north, there's some screwy shit going on.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know that
noticed
exists.
There are
I
a
don't
bunch
know
of
that
enemies between me and the escape pods.
They're all air ducts.
Human-sized air ducts? Because I know there's staple science fiction.
Sneaky escape.
Might take a
So-
little longer to move, but you can probably try it if you want to. Or you could go in guns blazing.
Do I have a sense of how many people are outside in character?
You heard the whole breach, you know, you felt it, you know that it's happened here, and then you heard your computer system state unauthorized presence detect. Authorized presence.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, I take the air ducts or air vents, whatever. Where's the closest one?
Okay, there would be one right here, and it would allow you to travel through this dark region of the map, straight through the middle of the cargo hold.
Whoa.
And it would have
Okay,
other-
do I need any check for getting into it? And can I close it behind me?
Go ahead and give me a mobility roll.
Cool. Okay.
If you succeed on the mobility roll, you can close the latch behind you. If you fail, you'll be noisy and can't close the latch. but you can squeeze it.
And everyone will hate you.
Wait, why would they hate me? Like I'm only endangering myself.
Shush. It's that's what happens when you critically.
Everyone hates you. Regardless
Everybody
of
just
the
turns in your general direction, even if they can't see you, and just kind of like lets out a sigh of disgust.
Or if they're British, they tut.
What a brave act of incompetence, they say in British fashion.
Indeed.
Okay, the roll
Well,
makes
there's-
it scared. It should. Okay, there we go.
That is a success. You managed to get into the air duct soundly without
Woo.
being detected. I'm going to say
No, soundlessly.
that you probably have, so your normal movement will be 60. You spent maybe 30 getting over here. I'm going to say that on your next round, you could start moving down, and it's going to be basically your speed halved. So maybe 30 feet.
Okay. Cool.
Victor, it is your turn. You see Cole down the hallway carrying the package right next to the escape pods. Everything seems fortuitous and in order. Your friend is behind you, and you're absolutely confident that you can just get off this ship, and all the crew will be safe. Everybody, every single one. Oh, where's Rosie?
Pat, as a heads up, your mic is a lot softer than anyone else's.
Sorry about that. Is this better?
You might want
That
to
was
pull,
like a problem before.
you might want to pull up Streamlabs and jack it compared to the other.
Okay. How do I do that?
It's the one in the bottom right that isn't desktop audio. It says mic aux.
Okay, mic off.
We like just fixed it.
Yep. Alright, so how do I compare it to others?
It's the slider bar at the bottom. The thing is, yours is audio jack. All if you have you.
Mine
are you
is
sure
all
that
the way up, and I'm speaking through my Bluetooth.
Also, who is that? Is that Mr. Leland?
Hello.
It's
Yeah, I guess
hey,
just point the mic at your mouth and talk into it. I guess.
when you test the mic, don't go
Really?
close to the mic.
We can't hear anything right now, Pat.
Hello?
Pretend you're talking like
I
that.
hear you now.
Yeah, I'm talking now. So, I guess I'll just hold my mic up, but this is definitely a weird phenomenon that I'll have to fix in future sessions.
You don't. I don't think you have to hold it up, but just like.
If
I'll
you
talk
put your
into it.
mic down and then test it, it will try and compensate for the distance.
Hello?
I hear you.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
wanna-
because I don't know if we're good judges. Like, I can hear Pat at the same volume
Yeah,
as everyone else,
I can
but I
hear
guess it's
fine the
not
whole
happening
time.
in the Twitch channel.
Maybe I could turn. You know what? Honestly, maybe I'll just turn my volume down. I don't know. Let's carry on though. I will speak more closely.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is that you're a lot quiet. You're a lot quieter on the Twitch channel because it's not the Hangouts audio that's you're sending. You don't hear yourself on the Hangouts. You're sending your mic feed directly. So even if everyone in the chat is hearing you fine, that
But I
doesn't
guess the
mean-
problem is, why is her mic not working for Twitch in the same way it's working for Hangouts? Like, what's the problem with it?
It might be running off of a different. No, actually, I think it's running from the same mic on Hangouts. Actually, either way though,
The microphones have trouble running from two different programs at the same time.
if,
So it
if
is
it's
possible
fine
we're
like
getting the better
this,
audio.
I'm comfortable to move on. We're not too far off from the end anyway.
Yeah, it's alright. I just was hoping it was a quick fix, but it's
Yeah,
not.
I appreciate the gesture, but I think there's probably a
Real-time
bigger
technical.
issue to solve in the future. Okay, whose turn was it anyway? Will's?
I think it's Victor's turn.
Victor's turn.
Victor!
Sorry. Yes, for some reason I confused the two
Sweet,
of them. Bizarrely.
sweet.
They're basically the same person so far in this session.
This session.
I'll have you know I'm far
No,
less
actually, see, Victor's the competent one and Will's not.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well, it's like an heir and a spare, except the spare's not actually good.
Okay, I make it to here.
Okay.
I'm like, how do you do there, Mr. Space Marine?
Wait, is that really all you make it? Because that's where I'm gonna be.
That's 60 feet. Like, what the fuck do you want?
Don't you have to go
Well,
through
here's
the
I,
door?
okay. The thing is, you're going as the crow flies. I moved around
Corner.
the
yeah.
corner there.
Oh, I didn't even know it was that
Oh.
open.
Wait, where's the corner?
Max, it
Corner,
looks
the
like we're
corner's
going
right
through
here.
the wall.
Oh, that's it. Okay, so 5.
No, where I'm pinging a bit to the left. This is the
Yeah.
inner wall.
Oh, I see.
So you can't move to that square the way I thought of it at least. You'd have to go like
So that's your turn, right?
you have to go like here, and then you'll make it here.
Okay. All right, then I'll be there. Do, 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 do.
Oh, okay. So there's the captain. There's our pilot.
Oh wait, it's the noise.
Hey,
So we,
Will,
yes, we're just missing.
Yeah, what's up?
you're good friends with the computer, right? She doesn't like it when you leave the room, and she tries to talk to you whenever possible. It's almost like you have
Okay,
a good
cool.
relationship, right? You hear her
Sure.
screaming your name, and then you
Screaming?
don't hear her anymore.
My waifu!
I was just thinking, it sounds like the computer has been downloaded with like a Japanese dating sim.
Oh,
And
no.
then you hear something entirely different. You hear
Oh no. Okay, well.
Rejoice, for the light of the brood father has found you.
I'll kill you, you damn
And the
dirty
light
man.
shall not be shut out, shall not be shaded. You will all step into the brood father's light.
Yeah, you know what? This is great. You should like get here fast.
Please,
And bring
do
that
not
bird.
fear. I have nothing but the best intentions, the most logical intentions for all the dwellers of this fine vessel. Merely submit
okay.
unto
Wait, she has
me.
good intentions, guys. What are we fighting for?
Yeah, oh man, you should have just opened with that.
That parcel,
seriously.
which I know you to possess, carriers of mail. Submit unto me that parcel, and we shall enjoy the light together, in harmony. Is that not what you Trinity folks admire and aspire towards? Harmony, peace, light. Joy.
I'm gonna just ignore it.
Yeah,
That's
I
not my
feel like
turn,
speaking
so.
is a bad location pinpointing activity.
Also, like, you know, fuck off, you're not getting the package. So.
So what is this harmony and peace and prosperity?
You ask.
During my turn, I guess. Wait, can I just hear this? I assume we all just hear.
Yes. Oh, yes. No, this is on the intercom.
Yeah. No,
You're
I'll-
saying
I'll
AI
ask.
down.
I'll ask while they're running and stuff.
Is there an intercom panel right here on the wall with me? Because if there is, I'm gonna lean in and be like, this intercom is exclusively for nightlight related business.
Nightlight. Why? You and I are not that dissimilar after all.
I never thought I would hear a bad guy, good guy. We're not so different, you and I each. From
Overnight lights.
new territory to me.
Two? Wow. We have so much in common.
Madeline,
We're not so different, you and I.
Rosie hears the door behind her lurch open, and she sees a rather average-looking male human walk in, and he looks around, kind of in a daze, and then very blank-staredly turns around and attempts to enter the store.
Whoa, is this a stealth mission? Oh, it's
It is his turn. This gentleman is trying to get into the store, and I'm gonna say it
Oh
takes
my
him a
god,
little longer.
he has flowers on his shirt.
Why,
I know. Like, we definitely saw him in the sea resort vacation episode.
Yes.
He was the body we saw at the elevators.
Poor guy.
Shut
But
up,
good
I
to
have
see
a
him getting
living
around.
stock artist.
But yeah, I mean, it's good to see him getting around, you know.
So sad to
Stretching
see
his
the erosion
legs.
of his individuality. He was willing to wear a Hawaiian shirt.
I know.
I mean, he looked like he was really uncomfortable at that time. So I'm glad he's getting his leg.
It is our good friend Will's turn. Will,
Yay.
what
A
do you
good
do?
Finn.
Your waifu is dead. What's good?
I have revenge to take.
I have revenge.
Fortunately, that guy is, from what I can tell,
Far from you, yes.
like 140 feet.
There is a nice thing about the fact that our ship designers are like, ships go in space, so what if they're full of space?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I just find it kind of hilarious because, like, there's two very, very distinct design ideologies when you come to like sci-fi ship designs. Either they're like as compact as possible, like modern spaceships, or they're like, "Fuck you, we're in the future, so our spaceship's gonna be the size of a skyscraper."
And Lee always makes really long combat maps, like even though he's
I remember that one combat map where we spent like half the combat just getting to the enemy.
Oh my god. As much as I love those maps, I cannot.
And then once we get into
They're
Ada,
so
suddenly the combat maps become a lot smaller. Like, oh, now that we have guns that can shoot 600 meters, suddenly the guys are 2 feet away.
Alright, I have moved.
Okay.
I also just like the increasingly dark nature of Will's character developing. You find that he has confidence issues so bad that he can't even have like a human or, you know, sentient being girlfriend. He's forced to rely on the computer.
To be fair, my character considers this kind of like a human would consider animal abuse.
Well, see, the threat.
Yeah, I mean, it is a problem. Like, I don't think the computer's an AI capable of consent.
This AI is sufficiently advanced that they've actually had these talks, and you know, there's a good one.
Am I being accused of sexually assaulting a spaceship?
I think we've been accused of like
Keep your hand
spaceship
out of the
equivalent of
fusion core.
bestiality, but apparently.
Oh my god.
Well, you only have to worry about it.
So,
Anyways, so
it's Cole's turn. Cole, you're standing at that door. You go through.
Cole's turn. You mean Glenn Zane? I mean Glenn Zane.
Lindsay, the
Hey,
philosophical, depressed marine.
Yeah, exactly. And being, you know, kind of depressed. I don't know, guys. Harmony sounds like a really good deal. I don't know what it's about.
Oh god, just the one guy with the package decides to turn back and get the
But
cold crusher.
hey guys, Captain, the package is right there. We're missing a member though. I see Victor and I see what's his face, Casper.
We've
Miss,
established
Mr. Abode. Where's Rosie?
that's a good question. I have a hand radio.
Is it
I
really
hope
that
you
much of a
have something to
question?
receive
You
that
guys would
signal
have
randomly.
to know that I was in engineering, and
That's
aren't
a
you
good point.
all worried
Right.
that contacting me will cause the enemy to, you know, hear it, and
I
thus
will- That's a good
my
point. I'm
cover
gonna
and
be
kill
like-
me?
I will move this way, and I'm in Overwatch. Can I go in Overwatch?
Okay,
Yeah.
did you drop the package?
Yeah, I said the package is
Okay,
right
wanna
there.
make sure.
Grab it. I'm going to go look for Rosie.
Amazing.
And I walk down
You know
the
that
hall.
There's a ventilation shaft here.
Actually, wait, that's unsmart. I gotta go right here because that way I have cover. There we go. And I'm going to
Overwatch that door.
watch. Well, yeah, this room. Oh, can I peek into this room?
Into this room? Yeah, it's an empty room.
Empty room. All right, then I shimmy over here, and I overwatch the door until my next turn when I can move. So
Indeed. So,
I end my turn.
Rosie, it is your turn. It is now time to venture further into the ventilation shaft. And I will say you actually got into the ventilation shaft last turn, so you're right there.
Okay. I mean, I moved 30 meters. I don't know exactly how the ventilation shaft system works. Like, I guess straight?
Yeah, it is just a straight shoot. 30. You get
Sorry, 30 feet, yeah.
I'm gonna say you're like here-ish.
Cool. Nice that the guy who was right next to that moved last turn.
Yeah, you can definitely hear someone lurking about that a ways. You can also see through one of the ventilation shafts that there is a news guy patched into the door controls and seems to be attempting to take full control of the ship from there.
Does our ship have cameras?
Does the ship have cameras? Yes, they would connect to the hub or to the helm.
does our ship's master controls have a way of locking down the whatever you need to release to like escape in the escape pods, like the airlock?
It does actually have a way to, yes, it does.
Do I have any way of knowing how successful the news guy has been in hacking our systems? Like, I know he's speaking over the intercoms, but anyone can do that.
You can't tell from here, but you do know that he has been registered thus far as an authorized person. And
Ooh. Would I know if there's a way to manually override the airlock controls from the airlock with the escape
there
ships?
definitely is.
Okay.
You, of all people,
Right.
are expert at doing so.
The ship is in your command. For real.
Well, it's just like one of those questions, like, do I have to risk trying to kill this guy right now? Because if we're going to just have to come back, then I would try it. But if I can do it from there, then I'm gonna maintain cover.
Alright. So, that being your turn, it is Victor's turn. Victor. The
What
package
do,
has been
Victor,
dropped.
do?
The door
Okay.
is open, and the escape
Door's
pods
open.
are available.
The package is in front of me. I mean, like, I know what I got to do.
What do you do?
Go someone down here, pick it up to the escape pod.
Okay. You successfully get to the escape
Woo!
pod. You are one of 3 passengers, potential passengers. Actually, let me send that to the back of the player, so you can actually copy yourself onto it now. You have the package.
Yeah, boy.
Ready to go. If everybody else dies here, you will still complete your mission.
Woohoo!
I'm assuming you don't.
My
We
mission, should I
won.
choose to accept it,
Good job,
is
everybody.
to the mail come rain, snow, shine, or
Can we
hail of
play
fucking bullets.
celebration music? We did it, guys.
Wait.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Do you want some successful music?
Can we get the music from the end of Left 4 Dead 2 levels?
Yeah.
That would kind of fit.
I'm just gonna cue that up for my own edification once we launch the escape pods.
This is gonna be some really good music, guys. So
This is totally not the guy who makes all of the music that turns suddenly ominous in sessions.
You mean?
Oh, it's Zombie Nick.
Victor, that was your turn. You hear?
Yeah, that was his turn.
Rejoice, for I am here.
Oh, that's
I have
nice.
come for you and that package. Give it to me.
What do you
Step
want with
into
the
my
package?
life.
Why are you so obsessed with my package? Give me back my life out.
Responding?
I've left the stripping life behind.
Are you responding to him?
What? No? What? No? I didn't say that. Nope.
I think he says it, but not at the intercom.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. So he doesn't hear anything from you, and you see him look frustrated. If you could even determine frustration on a news guy, Rosie.
Oh, he's looking for the package that our captain's holding while in an escape pod right over there in the north.
His guys are just here. Pops these doors open. Looks inside here.
They gotta need to search faster than that. Oh God, he got bigger.
Yeah, he was already big.
He got
did a
big.
good job of that.
I'd like to ask if he has a search warrant, really quick.
Do you,
Excuse me,
oh,
sir.
Tom? Do you actually?
Not sure if this is strictly legal.
Legality is a small issue.
Excuse me,
All
sir.
that
You're going to
needs
have to sign off on this
with
package.
Is enduring the bright light of revelations. On the subject, I would really appreciate it if you would reveal unto me the location of the package you're delivering.
My God, all my life people have been asking me to reveal my package.
So the package is right behind you.
Right behind me.
Yeah, you should look. It's in that corner.
You notice that
Under
newsflies have eyes on both sides of their body?
Yeah, no, but it's in that crate right behind you.
The crate. Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, my cherished lightling.
Yeah, that crate right over there.
The crate, or, prize the crate
It's
over.
our most important crate. Please don't touch
by
it.
force.
If you
Probably
touch
would have
it,
been
you
better
scratch
if it was
that
created
I
in the
will
other
have to shoot
room,
you.
but still pretty good.
The contents of the crate are, of course, not the package he's looking for. It's just a bunch
No,
of
not that
diamonds,
crate, you
worthless.
idiot. The one behind you.
God, I really hope we have a trick crate somewhere just for like looters, where it's just like a fuck ton of confetti and glitter bomb that explodes out.
We have one that
Yeah,
has
then
a big spring-loaded
that up.
boxing glove that goes like ding.
Or that. But that plus glitter. The glitter is key.
It is.
Well, after that happens, it waits like 3 seconds for you to get knocked in your ass and be like, "What happened?" And then it shoots glitter out the front right onto your front. And then here's the real piece de resistance. Then has 2 like lubricant squirt guns that just like oil you up so the glitter's gonna make real stuck to you. And it's gonna be hard to get up and you'll slip into it over
Movie
and over.
heroes, the first people to make a news quite fabulous.
This is the future, so wouldn't they
Newsfly
see
actually
this?
look like the suit
Wouldn't
that
this be
we're talking
possible?
about in terms
This
of
is possible.
brightness.
Well, I guess Newsguy really do have like incredibly beautiful shells on like their eye spectrum, but
Yes. The newsboy gets back on the intercom, by the way, and says, "Brother, I'm afraid that you were incorrect. The package is
Brother,
not in
I
there.
require loops.
I require
The package is not in the crate."
I'm pretty sure it's in the one behind. Oh wait, I'm sorry. You're in the other room. You're in the middle room.
Yes,
meant
I am.
In the room. I meant in the room where you came in from.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I hope you don't
You're
mind if
welcome.
my assistance serve you and enable you to see the light further while I check this out.
Thank you.
He's no longer on the
I'm-
intercom, but you do see some guys popping their heads out here. You are in Overwatch of them. As your reaction, do you fire?
Do they?
do it. Kill.
I'm just going to say they. Yeah, wait. These are the strange
guys
people
are,
on our ship.
random human.
Do they see me?
I would say yes. They
Okay.
You're not hidden
yeah.
at all.
I was like, I'm not very hidden, so yeah, it's open. It's open fire time, guys.
Well then, give me that shot.
All right. Here we go. Wow.
Well, my friend.
I'm gonna push that.
Oh yeah. Go for it. You are a marine. Okay, too.
Oh wait, why am I not clicking on the weapon? I should be
Oh yeah,
obviously
you should click on the
using the
weapon
weapon.
too.
Yeah,
I
it
think
probably
it's
gives you a bonus. Most guns do.
Give us that shot.
There we go.
Excellent. That is a
Ooh.
resounding success.
Such a good rifle.
Yeah, no, you kill him. He's dead.
Woo! Bye bye.
You splatter.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, you pelt him full of bullets, and his blood splatters across the wall. If I had the asset from Megacorp's Marines and Monsters, the tile set that I just released, available on Drive2RPG under the name Leland and whatever, I would deploy some lovely blood splatter tokens. However, I do not have it uploaded, and I feel that I might want to just continue this session without doing so.
Yeah. We can just picture the blood splatter in our heads.
Yeah.
I'm picturing someone from the DC's Harley Quinn cartoon, which has a lot of realistic blood splatter for like a cartoon. Very adult cartoon though.
Imagine there's dead people here. Hey, Victor, it's your turn. Or, hey,
Oh,
Will.
he definitely looks dead.
My goodness, I really am confusing Victor and Twill. What the fuck?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
like-
fine. It's fine to know where I stand.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Take
Yeah,
care.
cool.
Well,
I think
same.
everybody's insulted by my conflation of the two of you.
Oh my god, I think it's funny.
Anyway,
I could get to there at most. So instead, I will get to here.
my friend.
where I'll be holding the line with my gun.
Nice.
Ooh.
What gun do you have, out of curiosity?
Just a regular pistol.
Well, hey, it's just nice knowing you.
Hey, I mean, it's a fine gun in the alien system. These guys don't seem to be very
I mean,
armored or
I
armored
hate
at
to
all.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but while we think we're going to succeed, and as he's about to escape, I think Will's going to realize that he left the bird behind.
What?
No, I didn't.
How would I have left that? I've been carrying it.
But the bird's not with you.
Yeah, but it's
I didn't realize I was the
tiny.
one who could move that.
You dropped the bird over there.
I'm sure it's in his pocket. It's
I didn't
like a
realize I could
tiny
move
bird.
that.
The
okay,
bird-
The bird's coming to fly to you.
I was like, I was really
sobbing
hoping.
for Kumiko, which is what I've decided the very Japanese name of the computer was. He's like, now I only have our son, Mississippi.
Amazing. Yes.
It all worked out.
Glenn, it is your turn. You've just killed a man. How do you feel?
Oh wait, isn't there some sort of no? Well, it's just combat, so I don't
yeah, I
think
think
we have to check for it.
go ahead and say Marines can ignore that rule.
Yeah, it's
It's
bringing back
only a
some.
cold blood thing anyway, and that's not killing someone in cold blood. It's going to do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I already have sleepless nights, so this isn't gonna change anything. So let's
The depth of this.
obviously they're coming from the area that Rosie was in, so it's time to advance and clear some things.
Watch this turn into like an error of communication when he goes deeper into here and Rosie pops out like, "Hey, you, come back!"
Here I go. I roll on up and
You see another dude.
can I pop him?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't really communicate. Like, there's no way that we'd have walkie-talkies on
Yeah.
us, but we're just roaming the ship, which is intercoms.
this is
but
the
also not
tragedy
good to use intercoms
in
when the
action.
enemy can hear them.
This is the tragedy.
And I
in
still
action,
don't even
folks.
think this is necessarily that bad of a plan. Like, you'll be able to kill that guy if you do get here. Like, I can always pop out, and we'll be able to back each other up as we retreat to the escape pods.
Unfortunately, I'm not really succeeding, but you know what? Let's
Oh,
make
yeah.
this interesting. I'm pushing.
Okay. Push away, push away.
Push.
The stress
Yeah, don't want that
increases.
cultist to get his hands on you. He's gonna try to talk your ear off about the brood father.
Mm.
I might finally achieve happiness.
That is a success, my friend, and another
okay.
dead human.
Time for that
They die
stress
easy,
die.
looks like.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully,
I'm gonna put all my damage into that boy, by the way.
yes, you succeed in killing that person.
Panic, it's a 4. I'm good.
On a panic, actually, what happens is you are out of ammo. Did you pack extra ammo for your pulse rifle?
Oh, of course. That's like my whole bag. And food. Ammo and food.
You must recharge your gun.
I can do
Before
that.
you advance. And hey, look, it is Rosie's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Where are you, Rosie?
go there. I don't know where the nearest like out of the grate is,
It is
but
actually
I
right
but
here, but it will take
Oh.
you the rest of your turn to unscrew it and pop it out.
I want to do that. Yeah, this seems like a good place to leave the vents.
And I mean, you could also continue going on through here if you would like.
I mean, can I see the
You can
Flynn?
see Cole down there. Yes. Do you actually make any indication that you're up there?
I mean, probably me unscrewing the vents will do it. Like he'll be able to see me pop out.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So, Cole, a grate pops out beside you. You look up exactly like that, actually, and you see a shadow emerging from the ventilation shaft.
Fancy that. Is it another enemy? Oh wait, I gotta reload. Shoot.
Who
I'm
knows?
unprepared.
Who knows? But guess what? It's Casper's turn. Wait. Is it Casper's? Yeah, I got.
Yeah, but
no,
I mean,
it's
you have to
Victor's turn,
reload,
it's
which is going to
Victor's
take
turn.
you a full turn. So
Yep.
you can't
So
shoot.
you're safe. This was the perfect time for me to panic. Oh my God.
Honestly,
Perfect.
yeah. You're rolling poorly kind of saved the shit out of that situation that was potentially about to happen. On the subject, Victor, you're up. What you doing? Sitting pretty in that escape shuttle. Oh, that's the package. Victor?
Oh, yeah, I'm chilling. I mean, on one hand, like I would be very useful in this fight, but you guys seem to do fine.
Yeah,
And
that's what
I'm here
I'm
for the
here.
package. There's one thing I'm thinking about. There's 3 people can fit in an escape pod. There's 2 escape pods.
I was wondering when you would decide this.
I
Yeah.
could just go now, and you guys would still have an escape pod that all of you could fit in. And the package needs to get there.
I mean, yes, and you can do that. The problem is that if the second escape pod is significantly behind you, you have to deal with everything that the ground might represent on your own. I think it's more dangerous for you.
Yes, because the thing
Especially
is,
since there's currently as far as we know, like it hasn't been shut down. There are no enemies near there. Like
yeah,
you're welcome
the
to
way I
take
see it,
off, but
I have no
they're-
real reason.
I don't think there would be any hard feelings, and besides, I think, well, actually, it would be kind of funny to have like the marshal sit there for like another 20 seconds just twiddling his thumbs.
What I'm gonna do is, I have no reason to run away right now. If like danger runs around the corner, yeah, I'm fucking launching. But what I'm gonna do is like sit in the entrance door with my sniper rifle across my lap, just fucking waiting, wishing a motherfucker would.
Amazing. So, it is now our lovely intercom speaker's turn. You hear... Well, you don't hear anything. Until
What?
you hear scuttling at the door.
Ugh.
And you
Ugh.
see
Scuttle,
that
scuttle.
inner mouth of the news guy as it rears its head at you, clearly enraged by your actions.
Did you find it?
You can see. And then he puts his feet down. And you hear through a translator, no longer on the intercom. Brother, you have misled me.
Brother, I require the loops.
Ooh.
How
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes
disappointing.
It happens, you know.
Yes, I know. You get the sense
Can I run yet?
Good talk, good talk.
you get the sense that you might be fucked on your next turn if you don't get the hell out of here.
Yeah, no, I feel that right now.
Zombie.
Hey, guess what? It's Casper's turn.
Dun dun dun.
Casper, you see someone unfriendly popping their head out of the window to your south.
Perfect. I don't like.
You don't have Overwatch that would allow you to hit it though.
Oh, that sucks. Shame to say the least. I'm not even sure if my gun can reach it because it's medium range. Is this under medium?
I
That's
think
like
medium's like 60 feet.
damn. And this spaceship has a lot of space, as we've already established. That's like what? Yeah, I'm like 85 feet away. My God, this room is massive. That's half the room. Half the room is 85 feet. This room is massive.
It is actually quite a large ship.
I mean, we spend a lot of time on this ship. We need our
Sure.
exercise.
true.
There are treadmills, but they're just less aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly.
Oh, that's what we forgot. Where are our rooms?
Well, you have the
The
Cryopod.
most important part.
med bay here. The
Okay.
dinner room here. There's definitely some like refrigerators and stuff. And there's a restaurant. And then you've got the escape pod room. And then the definitely important component
Big empty room.
research stuff in there. What do you do?
All right. Anyways, yeah. How far away can I get? Escape pod is like literally 30 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, you can either go for the escape pod,
Escape
or you
or
can go in our
help?
direction, or you can just stay still.
If I go 30 feet away, I'm technically 50 feet from the base mantis thing, and I can shoot it.
Fight or flight?
Take revenge.
Ooh, but you do have vengeance to be had.
Yeah, I mean, the question is, what would your character do? Do you need vengeance for the computer? How much did you really care about her? How much do you care about your sacred duty as a mailman? How worried are you that you're going to mess up and hit, the Marine who's directly in your line of fire?
True. I should think about the important things, and the important thing is that she would want me to raise our son together.
Together with whom?
Well, me and her son alive. As opposed to, like, shoving her son into an escape pod and going off to die.
So beautiful, so poetic.
Right? Me and Victor in the escape pod chilling with our 2 assorted knickknacks.
Yes, it'd be so noble if your son were like a bird who dips its head in water.
Hey, Glenn, on the subject of noble, it is your turn.
Yeah, can I get out of here? Thanks.
Do you want to
Bye.
run?
Zombie.
You are not technically engaged, so you could just get the shit out of Dodge.
Yeah, I was going to say I saw Rosie popping out of the wall, right?
You saw a shadow popping in the wall.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I got a reload, right?
You do.
So
Yeah, but you
I
might
can't-
still choose to run rather than reload now,
Yeah,
especially
I'm
since you know that it'll
definitely-
take you a full turn.
I'm like, I
and
can
the
back
news
up
plan's
and
right
reload,
there.
right? So if I did like half move reload, would that work?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, you can move and reload, so he's not moving double.
So yeah, that would be within my move frame. I think I'm gonna move a little bit farther back though because I don't want to be poking out when that thing comes around. So, and I'll have sight. At least I'll have sight on the panel. So that's my plan.
Good plan. It is.
Thank God this ship has corners.
It is Rosie's turn. Rosie, you just saw the guy that you were kind of hoping would back you up.
Zombie.
Flee the scene.
I think that was very smart of him to do, and I plan to join him. So does it take me like my action to get out of event?
No, you can pop on out. You can't. It'll take like 10 feet of movement now.
Okay, so then I guess I'll use my remaining 50 feet of movement. Well, okay, that feels bad. I think I probably should stick near Glenn, right?
Yep.
You don't have to outrun the Noseway. You just have to outrun
No,
them.
Glenn came for me.
And then left without you.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
message
totally
note,
what
like
happened.
what an immediate represented itself. But as far as I know, I assume that he saw me and then tried to flee.
What is a tactical retreat, and what is also a guy reloading his rifle?
It is.
And I have to get my weapon out, but I assume that's automatic.
All right. So, oh hey Rosie. Thank
Where did
goodness
you come
it was you coming out of that wall.
Hi, Glit! I like going for a high five. Oh, sorry, you're reloading. It is so cool to see you.
Elbow bump. There we go.
And the way you let him out was so creative and clever.
Oh, you're so affirming.
What?
I love it.
Sure, thanks. Well, let's get out of here.
Yeah, gotta go deliver that package.
So, Victor, what do?
Deliver unto me that package. Deliver it to me.
Guys, what does Victor do? Is Victor okay? Is
Max.
the package okay?
Victor is dead.
Yes, I'm okay. The package is alright. I have it sitting in my lap, stroking it gently.
Oh,
Did
okay.
you warm up the escape pod?
Yeah, I'm
we're
gonna do-
probably
you know,
going to
hit-
split
hit
2 and
the
2
shit.
anyways, so we're
Light
pretty
ready.
much full.
Do the overhead
Interesting.
buttons.
I'm really sorry to have split the party like I did. I didn't realize this would happen. But anyway, it is this guy's turn, and I think he can get about here. And he does.
Yippee!
So, it is at this point that I regret to inform you that news by action.
Woohoo! Is
Don't
this where I get to
news by
finally
our
achieve
monsters.
happiness? Do I finally get peace in my life? A terrible roll and a good
really
roll.
hope you don't die.
I'm not sure which one's which.
What is your talent, Cole?
My talent? I assume I picked more than one.
You definitely can't pick more than one.
Oh. Well, then I'll go with the first one I wrote down. Oops. I probably should have got the other ones.
Well, just pick whichever one you would have picked if you know you could only pick one.
Yeah, so Madeline
Considering the character, and I have my signature item is the bullet that I survived because I'm just that hardcore. My past the limit because when the going gets tough gets going, and I'm the toughest badass around. So I can push any skill roll on strength twice. And that's it.
Okay.
So the first attack is with the gun that you realize this guy was holding, and it misses entirely.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow, that was surprising.
And of course he gets to attack
All those
twice.
dice.
This mouth right
That-
there in the center, on your head.
Ugh.
Contested roll.
Dang it! I knew I should have used a different picture.
Zombie.
Yes, but you guys know that it has no armor after a roll like this.
Cool. I
Ooh.
guess it's time
You
to.
might be able to shoot it really well.
Yeah, I'm like, we gotta go alien on this movie.
This is a close
Literally.
combat roll, contested, and you might have a very good shot at surviving.
Wow. This guy's having some performance issues. He's just so betrayed by you lying to him twice.
But the lie.
And he can't even bite your head up properly.
Come into the light. It's too busy. Honestly, he's too busy monologuing, and he's having a very hard time monologuing and eating your head.
Downfall
I mean,
of many a
if you
supervillain.
considered what was on my head, I'd have a hard time eating it too.
I need a contested close combat because otherwise the news guy's gonna win.
Yeah, this isn't a Marine hat I'm wearing. It's a stupid VR gun.
So Cole, you get that you need to roll close combat right now, right? That's what Pat said.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I literally did not hear that, but
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Woohoo!
Zombie.
That is a success.
yeah! Glenn does not want to go gently
Yeah.
to the good night just yet.
Oof, my good
He's
friend.
going to go into the
I just
night,
realized
but he's going
I built
to.
my character to be really good at combat, and then proceeded to just sit out the combat.
When the tough gets going, the tough
Well,
gets
you know, Max, someday you'll make a character who cares enough about other people and feels enough responsibility towards them that she'll go try to save other people.
I feel responsibility and care towards our job to deliver the package. Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah, and that's fine. I'm just saying that, you know, other captains might value the lives of their crew.
So do I get myself out of that thing? How does this work?
Yeah, no, it's rearing its head at you, still, but you are no longer getting bored.
Oh, that's nice. All right. I do not want to be bored tonight, so let's run. Can I run yet?
It is not your turn. It's
Mr. Abode, please.
I'm just gonna have to look up some
Casper Abode.
Alright,
disengaging rolls.
have fun.
Thanks. I will.
That's your turn?
Well, I mean,
You can launch the escape pod.
how long does it take to launch the escape pod?
If the operating systems are online, it shouldn't take all that long.
Well, I'm gonna close the door, I think, because they've got another escape pod. But I feel like if we launch at two separate of a time, they're gonna end up in completely different areas.
Fair enough. The doors don't seem to want to respond to you.
Oh, it's good I checked this now instead of when the thing is
Okay.
busting down the door.
So in order to retreat, you have to make a mobility roll to avoid an attack of opportunity.
I will attempt. All right, everybody, time to fail. Let's go.
This is his moment, guys. He did it! He did it! Oh my
I
goodness!
finally
He
succeeded.
finally did it! Oh my goodness.
Oh no, both of our contact people just left.
Oh,
yeah, I
good
was
luck, guys.
thinking if we, in an ideal world, we'd like to have put one of each of us in each pod.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense having one tank and one nerd in each pod,
Well,
but no, we
I mean,
decided
also-
to have an A team and a B team.
We have 2 pilots also in the same pod.
Yes.
Fun!
I mean, we
Well,
haven't
we're gonna
launched
make it
yet.
fine.
We haven't
Yeah, you
launched
guys
yet.
haven't
Theoretically, I
launched
can open those doors again, hop out, and get to the other one.
That might be worth doing, not gonna lie.
Glenn, how would you like to proceed? You narrowly avoided getting your face completely consumed by this fire.
Well, with the adrenaline running, and like, after being able to fend this thing, but I kind of am morbidly curious. I want to shoot it. But if I could get some distance, I also want to try and use some grenades. So I'm like juggling between the two. But if I use grenades, that means those are so I gotta shoot it. I got it. If I try and move,
Can you
it'll attack
Overwatch
me.
with grenades?
And I don't have.
Probably could.
Can I what?
Overwatch with grenades, just kind of stand there like, eh.
Well, not standard, but I mean, if we could move like 30 feet back and then
Oh,
be
yeah,
prepared to
what
throw
if-
grenades
okay.
after I moved.
Theoretically, what if I threw the grenade behind the creature and it hit? Would it hit us?
Yeah, that would make
I don't
sense.
know what the radius of a grenade is, but you're pretty close, so I'm gonna say that it's dangerous to you.
I wish I knew the radius.
Well, so the grenade should say what type of range it has.
It says long,
We kind of operate on a
but it's
half,
but it's
radius.
basically connected to my M4 or my M4A pulse rifle because it has a launcher on it.
Right, so you can launch it at the wall behind you.
Yeah,
I guess the question, does it say like how big the explosion radius
that's
is?
what I'm trying to. I don't
Is
see
anybody
radius.
within close range of the grenade going off? Which I think you would qualify for if it hit here.
Yeah, if it hit here, could it just hit the creature and not me?
I think you'd probably want to be back a little further for safety.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I can't make the mobility roll because my mobility is 4.
Well, you can
So-
still try it. I mean, you get 2 tries, so that's at least like 9 dice total, and you only need 1 success. And if you don't make it, I mean, he gets 1 attack of opportunity. But I mean, like, can't you shoot him and then move and try the mobility roll? Like,
Oh, I guess that would work. Oh, I can attack.
I mean, unless you want to like
Is
move double, which is also
attack
fine.
not connected to my shoot? Or, sorry, is movement not oh my gosh, my words. It's 1 o'clock, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
If can I move my full distance if I shoot? That's
You
what
can move
No.
30 feet if you shoot.
I mean, you can only move 30 feet if you shoot. Like,
Alright,
you can either move and shoot, or you can double move.
here's the
But
thing.
as far as I understand from the system, the good thing is that it's not an action to disengage. You
But
just
the
make a
thing
mobility
is,
roll.
if I stun it, then that gives me a chance to move. That's what I'm doing. So if I succeed with the stun grenade,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a stun grenade.
Pretty good idea.
so yeah, I want to go for the
Go
stun
for it.
grenade.
Yeah, attack.
I'm gonna fire behind it, and hey, if this works,
I honestly
we
think
can get
grenades
out
are pretty
clean.
confirmed, but you're gonna have to. You're kind of in range of the grenade. Is the only problem.
Okay, if I succeed, like plus some, could it be like I do a cool backflip when I throw the grenade?
I think
Yeah.
grenades automatically work, and you deal a certain amount of damage.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to roll it and just be like, yeah, and you stunned yourself.
I would still require a mobility roll.
Well, actually, if I do stun myself, Rosie, you're gonna have to save me. So
Okay,
let's do this.
we're in the same space. We're both going to get stunned if you do that. Like, if there's no mobility check, then everyone's going to lose a turn and we'll be in the same position as we were this turn.
Not if I shoot it like over there.
I don't think that's how stun grenades work. But maybe.
Are you far enough? 25
I would
feet?
say 30 feet is probably the limit.
30 feet? Okay, what if I... Oh, what if I bounce it off the... Okay, we're not...
Honestly,
shoot.
if you give me a good ranged combat roll, I would let you try and bounce it off.
Bounce it off, and then it's far
That's
enough.
valid. That's valid. You might even get
Okay.
full protection from it if you try. If you
All
succeed
right.
with 2 points.
We're doing this. We're going worms, everybody. Bouncing grenades.
It kind of makes sense to me, so I'm just gonna allow it. And also, it's
All right.
It's highly unusual, but I'll allow it.
Space combat.
Let's get. Oh my goodness! It's one success.
Oh,
But I
didn't panic.
I'm gonna say you're still in range, but Rosie's not, and you also panic hella.
Ooh.
perfect.
Yay!
One roll,
And
two.
you only
Oh,
have to roll once. Give me the so you keep you cool. Give me that grenade roll, please.
that was my grenade.
Oh wait, is it an automatic success?
I think electroshock grenades just like stall you for a turn. I don't know if they do damage.
I
They
think
feel
Yeah,
like
no,
we.
they don't do any damage. They just
Okay.
stun.
you and the news guy are stunned.
Okay, and I'm probably shaking uncontrollably from my
Hey,
heat.
you only had to roll
No.
once, so. You notice that the news guy has been shaking uncontrollably, but now it's like, oddly calm. As it is stunned by lightning.
Stun. Rosie, I can't move.
It is conveniently enough Rosie's turn.
Okay, is it like a stamina roll to drag
Yes.
Glenn away, or like pick him up and throw him
You
over my
can roll
shoulder?
stamina to pick him up and carry him at your normal speed.
All right.
You are, after all, kind of freakishly strong.
Yeah. It's like this would be a
Hey.
problem for a non-roughneck, but
This is
you
literally
probably
your
pull
job.
this off.
This was this was my backup plan. If everything
Okay.
failed,
Yeah, mid
Rosie
roll
was
20.
carried.
Why are you so slow? Every single roll I try to
Because
make.
we gotta pause for the dramatic moment as she heroically hoists up Glenn upon her massive.
Get the dramatic
shoulder.
moment of like a 5.
This is what everybody wishes for. Just a big girl
Finally.
to carry them on their shoulders.
Exactly. That's what's happening.
This is what we live for. Big, strong girls. All right.
I mean, I was just going to
as
put you on my
you're-
shoulder like a fireman carry, but like I could do this bridal style if that would.
As,
Even
as we
better.
are waiting,
Even better.
Amazing.
because big girls don't cry, and it was with the panic roll. Oh my goodness! I love it. Yes.
My God.
Close.
Okay, so being right there next to Newspeak gives an extra ounce of strength, and we go.
Yes. You guys
Okay,
managed
just for
to
the
get-
record, while it was taking so long for that roll to go out, I was looking up big girl poems.
Oh my god.
Some of these are the funniest things I've ever read.
Max,
Dare I share some as Max heroically
you see,
blast
you
into
see
the
Rosie
distance.
carrying Cole's character in through the door, and you think it might be time to go. What do you think?
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of my capsule real quick.
Brave. Brave.
I'm going to. What's my stamina like? Oh no. No. Okay. I'm not gonna try to drag the body, but I'm gonna go over to the other one and say, what?
Wait, what body?
Yeah,
Oh,
blood body.
The limp person.
Oh no, Rosie's got it. Or Rosie's got it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying I don't need to worry about that. So I'm
Got
gonna
it.
take me in the package. I'm gonna go to the other escape pod, and I'm gonna say one of you in each.
Okay, pretty captainly.
Okay.
Okay.
And I would go into it, but it's on top of me, so I don't want to disappear under it.
Oh, right, yes. Sorry, let me send you back.
He's gone.
There you go. So, you hear... Wait, please.
Zombie.
Listen to me, I just need that package.
Oh god.
Don't allow the darkness to consume your hearts. Children, please. Allow the brood father into your hearts and allow the light to seep in. And please just give me that package. Please.
I like how that sounded like an afterthought.
I'm begging you.
Give me
sermon.
the package,
It's
brother.
like what do humans respond to? I don't have alcohol or strippers. The word please, maybe.
I beseech you. This is a normal thing in your culture, no? Please.
I'd be on my knees if that were how Newsboy worked.
If I had knees that didn't bend the other way, I would do things with them that involve my head going to the floor, but I don't have one of those like you do. So please.
I don't
Literally begging at the door.
I'm just gonna point my sniper rifle vaguely in that direction and be like, fucking try me.
It is Victor's turn. Wait, no, Casper's turn. See, I can do it, guys. I can remember which players were.
All right. Well, I've got to wait for someone else to get into the.
Well, should you though? 'Cause look, the newsboy is right outside the door. Like, I can't go to both. Like, I mean, I guess Glenn will be able to move on his turn, so he can go to one. Never mind. I think, yeah, he'll be free to move again.
All right, I guess I'll enter like Overwatch or something. I don't know.
I just get ready to fly, like immediately.
Yeah, I'm all buckled in and whatnot.
You guys know that the door had trouble closing, and the news guy seems to be able to open the door just now.
Ooh.
There might be component issues, or not component issues, but there might be something wrong with the Comtech shit.
Well, luckily I'm decent. I'm pretty much as good at Comtech as William, so that's the reason why we had one person in each ship.
Might have to be patched into the ship to do anything Comtech related to get these things flying. So like either here or some sort of
Oh god.
Are you saying that the pods which are connected to the ship, they can't do stuff connected to the ship themselves?
While they can, under normal conditions, operate the doors. You haven't tried opening the doors, so I can't say anything.
Oh god, no one's tried opening the doors?
I don't want to stay here
Oh,
in
great.
space, sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's Glenn's turn. Glenn, you pop awake.
Okay. I'm awake. Can I close the door?
Yes.
While I see this horrifying monster in front of me.
You can close the door. You assume that you can also...
I wake up and I see that like little door button right there, and I press it.
Door closed.
Oh wait, am I still on your shoulders? Because that would be
Bridal carried, and yeah, like you drop out pretty easily, I assume.
okay.
Being a
It's
big
like,
Ben Reed. I'm like, Glenn, you're back!
oh my goodness, what I miss? And then I see the monster, and it's like closing. Okay. Quick, hit the ships. And I go to the closest ship to me. And I assume you go to the closest ship to you.
Just close the door already.
So that's my move, then you make your move, and Eternal takes.
It is your
Yeah,
turn.
I feel like closing the door, like, I mean, is there a way for me to break the door closed? Because he can
Yes.
open the doors. I don't know why people are so
Wait,
don't
remember
understand
Star
that.
Wars. You close the door, then you shoot the button.
Oh,
That
yeah,
solves
you
it
shoot the button,
100%
shoot
of the
the button.
time.
That's all we gotta do.
Roll to break it permanently.
Zombie.
That is in the book.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that, I think. So just roll heavy machinery?
Yep.
With my cutting torch?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, you could use either your cutting torch or your jack.
Well, my cutting torch is a better bonus, and I had it in my hand because it's my weapon, so I feel like I go for that naturally. Fumbling for another tool.
Sounds right to me.
One, submit. Oh, this is so irritating.
Zombie.
You are also, insofar as I'm aware, the only party member who has an inkling that the computers might be
Wait,
controlled by the
that
news
will-
guy to a more drastic extent, because you were literally watching this guy.
This is driving fucking fault. I didn't roll stamina. I rolled heavy machinery. Ugh. Not right.
Well, yeah, the roll 20 is really lagging tonight.
I mean, that's the same number, so it's
I mean,
exactly the
yeah.
same thing, but
I don't even see the result, but was it a success? Do you see?
is that even the right one? Is that after Glenn's panic, or is that just...
No,
I don't
think
know.
that's not the... We're still waiting on your roll. This is crazy.
see anything?
Well, as we're waiting for her roll,
Yes.
I would
Someone else
like.
just roll like 10 dice, one of which is a stress die.
Yeah, give me a second.
Quite unfortunate. Wow, yeah, Rosie's stamina was to carry bridal style.
Yeah, that was the earlier one.
I see a roll from Rosie that says stamina with
We
one
know.
success.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that
not.
was the
That's
earlier.
old.
Oh, hey, what's
10d6.
that?
Looks like the 2 successes, 1 on the stress.
Yep.
Okay.
Zombie.
Okay, and then roll a power supply. A 5. I keep forgetting to roll for the cutting torch, but I'm supposed to do that every time I use it.
Okay. Well, roll a power supply then. What is that?
Is that just a 1d6?
It's 5.
No, it's 5d6. Like,
Okay, give me 1
or
second.
put 5 in power and roll that.
Yeah, don't lose anything. Oh, thank you. I think someone.
You managed to shut the door,
Well, that's good.
and
I like how it's sitting there, but like, how dare you? And you're like,
Zombie.
let me start rolling a panic from your stat sheet because I can do that. You are in probably vacation all I ever wanted.
Wait, I didn't panic, did I? Because that would be the last die, and
There is
Yeah,
a
no,
one
they
on
didn't
the
panic.
last side. Is there not?
The last
one
die
of the
is 6.
second to that.
yeah,
Oh,
I only
okay,
have
you
one
have
stress
one.
die,
Okay, never
and
mind,
so
never
the
mind,
one
never
is
mind.
before
Okay,
that,
you
so
only
that's
have one
not a...
stress. I forgot about
Well,
that.
I said 2 successes, 1 on the stress. I meant one of the successes was on the stress.
Yeah.
I think
No,
that
I
was
saw
my
that
bad.
and I assumed you had 2 stress dice going on. So anyway, that is a success resoundingly. You shut the door and break it permanently. There's no ability to get through that door. You hear on the other side, please, please. Oh, and then that heavy machinery comes in as you as you break the hatch on the door, allowing the escape pods to get out because you kind of. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you recognize that would be an issue in the future, and after shutting the door, you have the time to do so. So, I'm assuming you get to. Usually, it's on an alt. You gotta do the alt or whatever. It's not on the grid. Anyway, I'm assuming you want to get the hell out of Dodge, right?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can do whatever mechanical thing allows us to open the doors.
You hear knocking, but yes,
He's
you
like-
succeed.
Hello?
Is there anybody in there?
Just nod if you can hear me.
Please.
Is there anyone home?
So, you guys managed to get the escape pods going, and are you heading to the planet? To your
Get-
quarry?
I mean, yeah, I assume
Yes.
we're heading to the coordinates we were given.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, no, I was thinking we're just gonna land on like a nice fruit grove, have some pears.
There aren't any of those, but there is a pleasant seaside cliff.
You know what we could do there, and then we could have like an anime ending. Where we just all stand on the cliff and some really like chill music plays.
Yeah, really chill music.
Very
Thank you
nice.
Again, Cole. Thank you so much. You are the MVP.
Hey, no problem. Hey, I do not mind, getting saved by big, strong girls after being attacked by vicious aliens to very chill.
And honestly, like, you did all of the things. You killed 2 people. You were, like, facing down a newsfly. You had, like, a newsfly's mouth around your head. You shock grenaded a newsfly, even at great risk to yourself. Like, you're badass.
And to Glenn, that was Tuesday.
So, you guys land not too far from the exact coordinates of the domicile of
The thing is, you make weird noises like that all the time, so it always takes me about halfway into the name before I realize you're saying the name and not just clicking and purring on your own volition.
I mean, it is of my
Okay,
own
that's
volition.
unfair. Like,
Is it?
It's normally a name.
It's normal news.
This session, it's normally been the name, but I would say that's not unfair.
So you are met by the person that you were sent here to deliver the message to. You've done your jobs admirably. My goodness, you almost died to deliver this package. Or, well, you don't exactly know what the news guy would have done to you, but you can suspect bad things.
Yeah.
Wait, it's that
So I'm gonna,
in
like,
character?
offer
Like,
the
is that
package
what
and be
he
like,
said,
"Sign
or...
No, none of that's what he said. He didn't
Okay,
speak your language.
Yeah, and I feel more pressingly, our ship is, being destroyed.
I mean, we would just get a new one.
I feel like it took us a month to get here, so we're kind of stuck.
I would chill here for a bit. I hear there's a pear grove.
Yeah, I hear there's a cult.
What's that word? Starts with a Q. Cult.
Sorry?
It's a reference, never mind.
Anyway, you have landed on the cliffside. There's a whole bunch of weird shit over here, and there's your.
I can't see anything if we're supposed to
bloody
be
hell,
seeing a
I'm
map.
Sorry. You must not be on the right. No, hold on. There's maybe light layer stuff going on, and you don't have line of sight. Sorry about that. Why don't I just take off the light layer?
Wait, hold on. I can do it. Yeah, bro.
Well, Lee's gonna do it then. My shadow can.
Wow.
Whoa, psychedelic.
Oh yeah, you
Very
guys
cool looking.
Hey, wait, isn't that the dude we saw on the intercom?
different guy.
No, it's a different news guy. It's
It was-
clearly in a
No,
different
no.
position.
Human person standing in front
It
of
is
him.
actually quite literally a different human person too.
Okay.
This
The
I
portrait
don't
looked
see
very
why.
similar.
Wow, that's a little racist of you there.
Hey, I'm a
All
normal
news
human.
guys
How can
humans
I be
are
racist?
like, oh yeah, humans can't be racist against other humans. It's not
Yeah.
thousands of years of human history to prove
No,
that.
that's never been a thing.
Okay, I'm gonna exit the capsule and I'm gonna be like, hello, sign here.
You here?
And welcome to a Diesel Shot ASMR.
The
I, for
translator.
one,
The translator beside him says, my master would like to say a few words. Thanks. And takes the signature pad, holds it up to the news guy. The news guy puts the paddle on it, hands it back to you. Thanks.
Okay, is the signature like checked out? Does the pad like blink like, yep, that's
Yep.
good?
Go.
Okay, cool. Give it the package.
Yeah, the package is given to the news guy. You are returned a signature pad. And he says,
This reminds me of Jam Man.
The wet slurping sounds, yeah.
As they're making all of those,
Okay.
like, whatever those
he says,
are.
that one,
Because I'll tell you, that noise is really good.
that's another thank you.
I feel like he's really editorializing here.
Something to the effects of, aha, my greatest foe shall be destroyed. Thank you ever so much for enabling me to defeat the very loud, noisy one, so that I can have some fucking peace and quiet. But I figured thanks would suffice. I am, after all, paid a great deal of money to be diplomatic.
Well, you know, we're here to follow our contract to the letter.
As am I. Thanks.
Alright, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We did it,
I mean, I don't know what our
Good job,
protocol is if your
Guys.
ship gets
High
taken over
five
by
all
a.
around.
I mean,
Oh.
imagine
Do
our
you
protocol
wanna
is
bring
like
that
we
up?
probably have like distress pulsars on the pods, and we can just call for like a rescue ship.
You certainly could. But do you want to talk to the person you just gave the message to? Or the...
We're just the messengers.
Do we?
I don't mind what it does.
You could potentially ask for help. You are kind of stranded.
Oh, it'd be like, oh, you know, we would happen to have like, I don't know, a ship that you would borrow to leave.
You hear...
Or like a hotel we could stay in while we wait.
Yeah, you know. Any like a bed and breakfast,
And he says...
a local pear grove.
What has happened to your ship?
Well, you see, your greatest rival, the loud one, kind of maybe a little bit interdicted it, and we had to, you know, jump ship before we all got killed.
You hear growling because this guy can clearly understand what's going on and merely uses the translator, to speak for him. And he disappears for a second into his very large abode, which does trail down into the sea quite a bit past you, where you can actually visually discern. And after like a minute, he comes back, and you hear.
Oh, I know what they're saying. They're giving a tribute to our nice, strong big girls out there.
And he says, apparently your ship is no longer occupied by Bob. Bob has fled the system.
Oh, well, see, that works out. Can we
I
go
like
there?
how Bob, when it's said fast enough, sounds
okay.
like Bob. So my greatest nemesis, Bob.
For a second, I thought you said her curves aren't a curve, her body's a blessing. Her
Fair
body-
warning,
thunder
Captain.
in her
I
hips.
did have to break the door that leads from the escape pod airlock to the main ship, so I'm gonna have to probably just torch our way through that.
Well, the question is, can our pods
Yeah, can our
re-orbit?
pods go back?
Yeah, you can actually. There are shuttles, which means
Yeah, I
you
don't
can
see
go
why
to-
not. Like, we could have done that in the space, like the stranded one-shot if our ship hadn't been taken over by House of Parties. We considered it anyway. Like, it just needed to be
okay.
repaired first.
I figured
you guys
these
landed-
more
These are totally
people
functional.
get you to the nearest planetary body escape pods, then after that, they're just shells. Okay, yeah, in that case, yeah, we'll just fucking go back up. Works
No,
out.
the Thran are smarter than that. And these
Well,
are
I mean, it's just a smart thing, more like a single-use escape pod's a lot smaller, cheaper, and
These have
can be a lot
foldable
tougher.
wings, which enable them to get into the atmosphere, which then allows them to, go past that.
I'm not saying it's not smarter, but I'm saying in a lot of situations it's more economical to just have an escape pod that goes and that's it.
See, that sounds like the thought process of someone who doesn't truly care about the well-being of all people, as opposed to just
Yeah.
themselves being saved.
Yeah, you sound like a
temporarily.
communist right
Sounds
now,
like a
buddy.
human thing to think about. Meanwhile, the Thran, they really care.
Says the new squy.
That says me, the DM. But yes, no, you have successfully completed your mission, and frankly, considering all the conflict is abetted, I see no reason why we shouldn't go into the feedback phase, except that I really, really desperately need to use the bathroom. So I'm going to say it's a 2-second or 2-minute break, and then
It's a 2 second. Wow, you are fast, Peter.
Look,
Even if you're
it's
doing it
actually
in your
a lot
chair, that's
longer in this
impressive.
bodysuit that I've rested. I have to take this whole damn thing off. So give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm also going to use that time to visit what I like to call the room of the poo.
And I'm going to use.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
there's no point in a euphemism if you say one of the words associated.
I'm going to use this
Good job,
time to
everyone.
read
Good job.
some beautiful poetry.
Amazing. Hit us with it. Cole, those bars.
We have
I'm going to
thighs
go water the flowers.
as big as my dreams. That was the first one. Oh, here's a good one. If anything is sacred, the human body is sacred. And the glory and sweet of a man is the token of manhood untainted. And in man or woman, a clean, strong, firm-fibered body is beautiful as the most beautiful face.
Cole, what the goddamn?
That was Walt Whitman. Wait a minute. What's Walt Whitman doing in this pile? I was supposed to be... Wait, wait. Oh, here we go. Trust no saints. Lick some taints. Wait, that doesn't have anything.
What?
Yeah, well, we know that's Walt Whitman.
I remember that from Poetry
Wait,
Bar.
where's my other thick poems? Where'd they go? Oh, there we go.
You have a collection
I'm
of
trying
thick
to sneak
poetry?
around,
Is
but I'm
this
dumb.
from your
On the clap
Google
of my
search for
ass,
big girl
keep
problems,
alerting the
Paul?
guards. Wait, that's not a poem. That's a tweet. Okay, wait.
What is
I'm sorry.
happening here?
Why does Cole have a search history for big girl problems?
I don't know.
That wasn't
somehow.
for big girl problems. I looked up muscle girls.
Amazing.
This is what
A
popped up.
combination of
A
Zarya
cultured search.
from some video game and Pippi Longstocking. So
What if I just look up muscle poems? That's what we need. We
I
need
know, but
muscle
Pat is
poems.
literally back, so I mean, I think feedback
feedback
phase.
phase. Who wants to go? Who has to go first? Do
Can I
have
read
captive
you the
audience?
poems? Okay, fine.
Probably Cole. I mean, I think he normally keeps warning hours, and it's an hour later
It
than
is.
the standard time than it is for me.
My musical darling, please.
Hey, that was very cool. I liked very simple mission, and we got to the end of it. I always love when that works out. Everybody's characters got a chance to like shine, and at first I thought the beginning was slow. If I were to like be picky about anything, I guess. But I mean, when you see how it kind of resolves, it's like, oh, well, I guess that was the point. So, that worked out. I thought the space fighting segment was slightly clunky. I was surprised Max didn't have me do any shooting. I don't know if that was like a communication error, or maybe just the mechanics of Alien don't allow that. But yeah, it kind of felt like it was just Will and Max playing that piloting part.
I feel like probably we should have had
Um,
you take the guns, if you will.
That would be nice. I was just
We
more.
only had shotguns twice.
I mean, yeah, I think that was the problem. We didn't have guns that we could use for most of the combat.
So that was a little on the interesting side. But I mean, when you think about the context of, I guess, the mission and the story, it does kind of make sense. So, like, again, that's me nitpicking. I feel. Yeah, I don't. What else do I need to?
So
Oh,
what
things
was
I'd
your
like to see
favorite-
more
least favorite
of?
Want to see more of. So your
I
favorite, least favorite?
loved having the being able to like interact with the villain through an intercom and mislead the villain to look in random boxes.
He
That
believed you,
was
too.
amazing. And it was like just a small bit of improv, and it actually like turned out to like kind of be helpful. And that alone might have saved us, like saved a life.
Yes.
The fact that we were able to distract him. So I thought that was a brilliant like implementation of like just some random improv and actually like putting it into place.
Yeah, I mean, that probably saved your life because
Oh,
like,
for sure.
they're like, yes, I mean, I was also there, but like ultimately, if you hadn't been there, then I would have continued going through the vents. But like, it was good that you came. It's nice to see a party that looks out for each other.
Hey, that's what a Marine does. It's literally just I pretty much made my character.
No man behind.
So, yep. Hey, he might sleep better tonight.
Hey,
Saved a life.
there you go.
There you go.
That's-
Full character arc. I loved it. That was fantastic.
That is beautiful. Oh, I love it.
So yeah, great show.
Thank you for coming out.
We had a lot of great laughs. I feel like the party dynamic was superb. I feel like that helped.
This party, fucking awesome people. I love working with all of you, and I'm glad we got a chance to have like a chill session because I'll be cards on the table. I've been stressing out over releasing this tile set, and I've had a hell of a week. But you know, it's nice to have an actually fun game of whatever role-playing game one chooses to play. Because I had fun during this. Like, I can't lie. I enjoyed everything that happened. All right, so thank you very much, Cole, for your music, for your participation, for you. Just
Thank you for the fun
Thank you
and
for
the good
existing
times.
and being around me and sharing the space. Who's next?
All right, good night, guys.
Bye.
Night.
Okay. Who else has to go to sleep? Okay.
I woke up at like 6 p.m. today, so I'm
William.
gonna have to eat before I go to bed.
William, please share with us your truth, my good friend.
Yeah, I had fun. I agree with Cole. I liked the idea of being able to interact with the villain because, as much as I do love a good "hello, nice to meet you, we're gonna kill each other now," I do kind of like situations where either the villain is trying to get you on their side, or they're trying to explain it, or you're misunderstanding something, or like where everything's not so clear cut. That stuff's always fun. So like the fact that we were communicating with him and we were misleading him by doing it was cool. But like while that was happening, I was also wondering like, wait, are we misunderstanding something? Is he the good guy? Like what's going on? He seems rather civil. And then he's like, also my followers will like I think it was something along the lines of purge you while I do this. And I was like, no, we're in the right. We're in the right. Okay.
We'll facilitate you seeing the light.
Right, that.
Not a purge.
Well,
It's just kind of like, you know,
Just a brainwashing.
give
Okay.
you some pamphlets.
Purging of bad thoughts.
Purging of bad brain waves.
Yes, perfect. But I will never forgive him for stealing my waifu.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the moment he crossed the line, truly.
That evolved into something so disturbingly sad.
Wait. Are you talking about like the sippy bird?
The computer.
No, but that was part of it. But like basically at the beginning, Pat and then someone else riffed off of the computer having a female voice. The computer was in love with Will, and then eventually developed that his character was in love with the computer. It's basically like a waifu dating program, and their son. This
And
one
it
was my
developed-
fault. Their
it
son is
developed
the
ex-
bird, Mississippi.
It developed extremely quickly too, because the only thing that happened was at the beginning, the joke was made, the computer is in love with me. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then Pat
You
said,
chose
you
to
can
take the bird, and also you're responsible for the bird being
but
there.
this hadn't happened yet. This hadn't happened yet. Then Pat said, the computer, you can hear the computer screams once and falls silent and dies. And everyone's like, oh my god, she's dead. And so I'm like, my waifu. And then it just kind of blew up from there.
Well, also
really got out of
incorporated
control.
my joke about him stripping into his backstory, which was
Yes.
great.
Yes.
I know, this is such a fun session. At least from my standpoint, I had a blast. Okay, so, that's interacting with the villain. That's what you like.
Yeah,
What did you like?
I like that. That's fun.
Slowest time to start?
I mean, we did start slow. Part of that's my fault because I showed up late. Sorry about that again.
I was building the ship, so really it was not, I would have started when you got here, but the fact that you were late meant that there was more of a ship to explore.
And I have heard no thank yous for that, I will say.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You actually hear... But the guy that's actually translating for me says thank you, so...
Oh, okay, perfect. No, but yeah, and then, I don't know. I mean, I did feel kind of like just sitting in the pods waiting for the, combat to finish. But that was kind of because we were all in different spots, which made sense,
I
because
get
we
a feeling
would have
I'm
been
gonna
in
hear the
different
same
spots.
thing from Max.
But like, other than that, no, it was chill. I liked chill. Chill is good.
Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being a part of the crew. You can obviously you don't have to leave. You can stay through the feedback race.
No, I know when I'm not wanted. It's fine.
Hey, you are wanted.
Oh, and remember, Will, we're playing Silent Legions tomorrow, and you weren't there for the first of the one shot, so you need to make a character.
Boom.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, Knuckles. You should make a character based on Knuckles, just off that
Just
line
like
alone.
FYI, because everyone else already has a character, so we'll be starting on, well, half an hour after on time, as opposed to a full hour after.
Oh, okay.
Message me about it, Will, and I can talk you through Karen.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
We'll deal with the housekeeping later. Max, what did you
Me.
like? What didn't you like? And what do you want to see more of? I recognize that you kind of weren't engaged for the last half, and I'm sorry about that.
No, that's as much me as it was you. During the intermission, I got a call from someone and ended up talking to them. That's why I was a bit late and had some of that stuff in my mind afterward. But
Oh shit.
not important.
I know how that feels.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like anything like distressing. It was just something that piqued my interest and had me thinking.
I know how that feels.
Longer story short, I mean, I think this was a fun session. I think I think the combat system in Alien the space combat system is just bad.
Yeah.
I'm slowly
not great.
realizing this. I think it sucks. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of it.
This is like my second exposure to it, and like I was like, maybe once I get the hang of it, but like I understood it better this time, and I was still like, nah. Sure, it does deal with things like relativistic momentum, and I think that's kind of interesting, but I'm just like, even compared to Stars Without Number space combat system, which isn't great, it's a lot better.
I think I might actually, in the future, find a system that does space combat right, and
Honestly,
use it as a hack.
well, yeah, I'll probably do what I did for Space 1889, where I took all the same stats and then gutted the system behind them, and then we so we would be able to keep all the same ships and weapons and shit, but it will not be boring and take.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't want to. We never really had too much exposure to the Stars Without Number system, but I think it's not a bad system.
It gets the job done.
No, I quite like
gets the
Stars
job
Without
done.
Number. I like the combat
the
system of Alien better. The stress
I like the combat
mechanic is
system of-
very
I think-
fun.
I like the general rolling system of Alien quite well.
Mhm.
But to be honest, in my opinion, that's the single best quality of Alien. Without that, it would be a largely mediocre system.
Yeah, I mean,
That
otherwise
catapults
it's
it in my mind
confusing.
from worth a one shot to worth replaying.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really a criticism. We're talking about the system now instead of you. So yeah, things about the session. Favorite part? I mean, I think we had just really good interaction. I think this was a good concept. It didn't actually end up going as long as I thought, despite the fact that we ended at like 1 a.m. I really thought we might be going even later than that, knowing you. So
I mean, it was a small concept. It wasn't that long.
yeah, I think it was fun. I think it was interesting. I don't know if you caught my pun where I said we followed our contract to the letter when I was delivering the package, which contained letters.
I hate you. I didn't get it. Ah!
And spoilers, the package contained letters.
Oh yes. So nobody actually found that out. Nobody asked any questions or anything. I was kind of surprised that nobody was actually interested, but at the same time, it's not your job to be.
Yeah, I think it's more like we're interested, but we're also professionals. Like, that's not what male professionals do.
Yeah. The FedEx dude doesn't just like check out what's in the package when they're like, something's a little piquing my interest.
I didn't know what kind of
Yeah.
players I'd have, but I'm glad that I had some
That's true.
professionals. I'll tell you after Madeline gives her feedback what was actually in the package.
Yeah, but I think it was a fun session with a few points which really slowed the pacing. And I have noticed this with, I think, pretty much everything I've played with you. Even once we like decide to start, which usually ends up happening like an hour or so after post when you're hosting, which is not a terrible thing at the end of the day, not really that big of a deal. But even after official start time, it usually takes you like a half hour before the players really start controlling the action. There's usually like a half hour of lean in and like yes or no questions, and which isn't inherently bad. It's just really like, okay, let's start, and then there's another half hour before I like do my first thing as my character. It's like playing Skyrim, where it's like, yeah, there's a good game there, but like you have to sit through this fucking cart ride first.
Not if you get the right mod.
Where you can only control your character
Yeah, sure.
in certain beds.
You could get the right mod and such, but like the right mod in this case would be
Okay.
this feedback altering paths DM style.
I mean, yes. Actually, I
Dang.
think I'll take that into consideration. I really appreciate that feedback, frankly.
Max really said activate liveanotherlife.esp in Pat's brain.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I feel like the single, if I had to point to one thing and say do this better, it would be get the ball rolling at the beginning a bit faster.
Okay.
Because it starts off on like a stumble, and when you start on a stumble, you're not going to win a race.
Good point. I highly appreciate that feedback. I do know that I kind of start things slow. I have a bad tendency of doing that, but I think I will try to work on that in the future. Thank you. What do you want to see more of?
I would like to see more. I like playing in this ChangedStars universe. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. So yeah, honestly, I would like to just play some more ChangedStars.
Hell yeah. Lee and I.
I found it interesting playing an android. I don't think I really delved fully into what that was because I didn't do that much mechanically this session. But that's all me. I'm not gonna blame you for that at all.
We never got to find that out. Yeah.
But I found playing an android interesting. Because I did come in with like these crazy stats, but I know like if I fail a roll, that's it. Which is how almost every other game works. So it's kind of like, oh boy, I'm playing a different game.
I'm sure we will find out, or I'm sure we'll get a chance to explore more synths in the future. And I'm sorry that you didn't get as much chance to be part of the action as some of the other characters, but you did have a good bit in the beginning, so I don't feel like I left you out entirely. That said, I probably could have done more as a DM to facilitate the narrative to the extent that you got more of a chance to shine with your synth character. And I'm sorry.
I do not think that was a fault of your DMing. You may. I will accept your opinion otherwise, and you can take it that way. But I honestly think it was just I was like the package is life, and went in during the big action sequence, just like hugged the package and hid in the escape pod.
And honestly, it was a really short adventure, which wasn't like it didn't require any special sense stuff. Like it makes total sense that it wouldn't come up. And the one thing I would say that I do think could have been tooled better to include more of the party. And I mean, this is back to the space combat, but like, effectively, because our weapons were so short range and just the way things worked out, like all we could do on most turns was like, oh boy, maneuver. try to not get lock on.
That was my fault, and I considered giving you guys a longer range weapon.
On the other hand, in the world, it made sense that a male ship isn't well armed, just like how you don't give a
but I think we should have had a particle beam.
Rifle.
Like if it's a thing that blows up asteroids, that feels like a thing that a male ship would have.
Yeah,
like orbital mine.
Oh wait, no. We've established in the ChangedStars universe that I should have given you an asteroid gun because all ships have asteroid guns.
Oh yeah.
Guns. I guess maybe...
That's my oversight.
Point is, yeah, I think that could have been handled a little bit better, but I think that is the sort of feedback that's going to roll into revamping the ship combat system because different ship combat system means hypothetically, a better ship combat system will lead to that being less of a thing that can happen.
I feel like you could basically just use the stars without number system here.
Yeah,
I feel like it's so generic that you could just insert it.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking do something similar. Maybe try to like tighten it up and add a few different things the roles can do. Because I did find in the Stars Without Number system a lot of the time was just like, here's the order we're doing stuff in, and like half the party's just gonna be doing the support action so that the guns and helm can do the important stuff.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
think if we just change relativistic motion, I think a simple, clean cut could do a lot. Because I feel like most frustration, the reason this fucking shit drags, is that the ships will like spend so much time rubber bounding around each other. I only saw part of the fight, but I assume that happened again tonight.
Kinda. I mean, we also just had shit rolls.
Oh yeah.
Except
From the
the
I
piloting
failed
rolls-
everything
piloting
except
rolls were
once.
consistently good.
So I mean, there was a lot of failings going on there, but I think
Thanks for reminding me that not only did I fail, I failed more than Madeline. It's cool.
Wow,
Cool.
Madeline came in clutch at the end there and literally carried one of our
Carried
crew
the party.
members. Carried the party.
Carried the party.
Home.
Yeah, straight up.
On the subject, it is her turn. So please, Madeline, what did you like? What didn't you like? And what do you want to see more of? Be as harsh or fair as you would like.
Okay, I mean, it was
What kind of
interesting.
mod
'Cause it
did
was
you-
very much a mini adventure, like an Apellion instead of an epic. It was really just like one sustained scene, which I thought was cool because it did still have a lot of the adventure elements. And I thought it was interesting the way that, like, yeah, we didn't really learn all that much about the cult, but we got enough to get like a creepy bad news flavor. Like, yeah, we could have asked more questions at the end, but it was interesting. Like, we kind of just did our jobs, and that's okay. And it like had enough of an interesting thing to like be in a villain and just be like part of this larger mystery. And it's just kind of like, yeah, we deal with weird shit. We're couriers. This is our job. Just kind of go for it. just get newsblight chomped slightly and still continue delivering your post. Like, so I thought that was fun.
You guys
And it
are the
was
best
pretty-
male people ever.
Well constructed. And then I guess, yeah, people talked about it. I thought this was a better run ship combat. Like, yeah, the system's not great, but like did a pretty good job of incorporating like all of the elements and like moving things along. Engineering got to do a little more, which was fun. I thought the glue gun was an interesting idea.
Lee's idea.
Cool, yeah. Interesting idea. Like, you're right, there should be a way to incapacitate ships without outright destroying them. That would be a thing
Right?
people want.
That was one of the huge faults that Lee and I had considered when we were looking at how ships actually damage stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah, especially because like the particle cannon is like the one thing that doesn't. And then on that one shot where you guys were running down, on literally the Blue Devonian, the thing that we actually rolled was that when we hit them with the particle beam shot that disabled them, we should have actually the ship should have actually blown up.
Oh, yeah, I
that
remember
was actually
that.
the major component damage that they rolled. Like, we actually fried the reactor and had them detonate. So it's like,
Totally reasonable. Okay, I guess the one thing I wasn't a huge, well, not even wasn't a huge fan of, one thing that might have been better that nobody mentioned yet is we didn't have as much time to interact in character. Like, I think we could have had one kind of establishing scene where we had a reason to interact in character before, like, we launched into the action sequence. Like, I think we still did a pretty good job, and it was still pretty fun. Like, all of the different characters kind of got bits of their information, and we at least had, like, enough kind of interaction. But I think that part, like, that was one of the things that was really well and expansively done in, like, the last thing we did. And here it was, like, too cut. That makes sense. Like, it needs to be a little more medium-ish, where there's some of it, not all of it. And yeah, like, I think the map was slightly too big, but it happens a lot, so that's not, like, a huge deal breaker. It's just a thing that happens. And I guess what I'd like to see more of, but really, like, another courier adventure where we kind of have to get, like, a bigger version of this, where we have to be more embroiled in the conflict. Maybe even with the same characters and, like, some additional ones.
yeah. I definitely don't anticipate this being the only courier mission that I ever throw you guys on, as couriers are actually a pretty major part of, they're essentially the adventurers of the ChangedStars universe, because, they're just, like, they have to go places that are dangerous to do their damn job.
Yeah.
And that's what you guys have done.
And yeah, and then you can use the same ships. You wouldn't have to make a new one every time.
Exactly. It's a nice contemporary human ship which does the job of couriering. and that was your feedback. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, so if you guys want to know what was in the package, I told this to Max in the very beginning. And
Please.
I will read verbatim what I told Max. The contents of the package are love letters to a moon, written by Vob, the rival of... which he intends to use as blackmail to prevent his rival from joining the cult of the Broodfather's Light.
So, really quick, I really like how the guy, the Nosque we're talking to, is like really big Nosque name, like thing, and then the other guy's Bob.
Vob, yes.
Bob, like he's not like he's just Bob.
That was a good Tuscan.
That is both a reference to Bryank and Bob from Men in Black, and also a reference to the fact that I don't have a consistent naming structure in place for the Newsguy and have established that they have like a bajillion different languages.
Well,
So-
what I especially like is that if his name is Vob in Nosguy, I like to imagine a conversation where like two Nosguy are talking about Vob, and it's just going to be a bunch of grunting and snarling and growling, and then Vob, and then back to grunting and snarling and growling.
In one language. Bob must belong to one of their languages. So, like, in another context, it's not totally normal.
Yeah.
Don't
But-
tell Newsguy how to name themselves. Newsguy are all individualists.
Yes, Newsguy decide their own name, their own gender, their own like language. Everything of a Newsguy is basically determined by that Newsguy at a certain point in their upbringing, or well, you know, identification, ascertainment. But yeah, no, that was definitely a little bit of fun that I wanted to have in the setting, and I'm very glad that you enjoyed it. Newsguy are radical individualists, to the extent that no one Newsguy is the same as any other. So
Okay,
Good
so wait,
for them.
who was Bob and why would he...
Vob was
like-
the guy who invaded your ship.
So,
Mhm.
but wasn't he already, like, the leader of the cult? How would that stop him from joining?
He was trying to
Oh.
join a larger cult that
Huh.
exists, and he's, putting out all these signals and stuff as a means of as a means of basically showing his portfolio to the larger cult.
Oh my god, so he wandered into someone's, like, fucking art thesis project or his, like, MTV
Yes.
audition
Oh my
video?
God.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
And meanwhile, is trying to stop him from joining the cult because he's being annoying.
Okay, so he's, messing
love
up the
the
planet's
deep
atmosphere.
emotional backgrounds, and motivations for this.
Yes.
Great.
So why would this blackmail be effective? Like,
It's
does the cult not want him if he had love?
You are supposed to eschew any emotions
Okay.
that you have before joining the cult. Knowledge of love letters to a moon would very much result in one not being capable of applying.
Okay.
You can't fall in moon love.
Yes, you can't fall in love with a moon.
Interesting.
Also, the title of this was Time Enough for Long, which of course is a pun on some ancient epic sci-fi that definitely exists in real life. No. So thank you guys for coming to my stressed out fever dream. I
Amazing.
had a blast. Thank you guys for indulging me.
Shall
thanks
I
for running. Happiness.
Yeah,
bandy about a raid?
Anytime. It is indeed that time for the raid.
Alright, peace. Watch him over to Matty Morgs. And remember, Pat, after the raid goes through, you do need to hit the off button or we will still technically
I
stream.
am aware.
I have hit raid now.